them know that we are the American Indians. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember that.
And we are not Africans. We are not African. Are you an African, baby? I'm not no African. Nigga, you a lying motherfucker. You nigga talking about we African. You African, nigga. I ain't African.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering. I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself. What's good, Dama? ISO to the ND, yeah. Open up the door, watch all the G's forward. Smoke clouds follow while we hit another quarter. 50s in a carry-on, feel like a transporter. It's a privilege to know me, that's 100 on my broski. 1-2 punch, damn this thing hitting fully. Fresh pot of gumbo and we back up on our bully. Beat by Dama, shout out to the boy Cookie. Now I'm everything I could be, shades on with a hoodie. Off a little something so you think I got my eyes closed. These is one and none, no baby, these is not those. Getting so much chicken blockheads out of tacos. Getting so much packs like we gotta scan a barcode. Getting so much A, cause we working out of ISO. Should've went Indies, but you didn't, now you dry snow. Baby come to Brooklyn, yeah, you know they moving shutting stone. Told her pull it over, ain't gotta read no race though. Everything a process, checking in deposits. Got a shoe closet, many complex closet. He a true prophet, in a true pocket. Record club days, yeah, we used to be on Moffitt. Getting so much, what was so much in this world? Mine is what you make it, then every day's a turn. I ain't never settled, so you better up the skirt. Put the pedal to the flirt, yo, check the dashboard. Getting so much, what was so much in this world? Mine is what you make it, then every day's a turn. I ain't never settled, so you better up the skirt. Put the pedal to the flirt, yo, check the dashboard. Cause they
Open up the door to G's fold. Smoke clouds follow while we hit another quarter. 50s in a carry-on, feel like a transporter. It's a privilege to know me, that's 100 on my broski. 1-2 punch, damn this thing hitting fully. Fresh pot of gumbo and we back up on our bully. Beat by Diamond, shout out to the boy Cushy. Now I'm everything I could be, shades on with a hoodie.
Hey, you know that hoodie ISO. When we touch stage, and you know that it's a light show. If you ain't got no Zod, then you can't join the site, bro. It's in the hood doing stick-ups with a rifle. I just keep it business, man, if I don't really like you. She was trying to front, but she still let me pipe, though. Pockets stay fat, I don't need lipo. I'm taping up my brand for insurance like Geico. Get into the chicken like we eating out at Roscoe's. We was in the hood, really trapping up for iPhones. People move fake, then they act like they're reliable. Always speak truth right here on the Bible. Never stoop low, I'ma always take the high road. Now my son won, I'm like, damn, where the time go? If I say I love you, I'ma always tuck my pride, bro. I'm Esco with the bars, got me feeling like Pablo. Ayy, living for the moment, I don't know about tomorrow. Do this for the people that just wanna see me shine, though. They was trying to rush us, but we really took our time, though. You ask me how I'm feeling, I'ma speak what's on my mind, bro. Book another flight, I think I'm trying to go to Cabo. I just wanna travel, going in and out of time zone. Came up from the bottom, and this is really mind blown. Conscious to the U and Dillmatic, we the combo. Yeah, Indies. Get into it. Get into it. Get into the chicken.
Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. What's good? Yeah, I was feeling them too. Brother was speaking facts. Facts. But at this point, what I'm going to do. Listen, my segment, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Smash the like button. The Enemy Public, Chief Crazy, Overstanding, Yanita Yah, what up? Cato Morris, John Davis, Bridge Third, Darius Matthews, D. Allen Warren. Hey, love. Hey, y'all. Love y'all, man. Today's segment might be, hey, look, I'm going to put it to you like this. We had a great meeting. A lot, quite a few of our hearts were mended. Hey, Florida, see, quite a few of our hearts were mended. I set up a meeting to, try to heal the division in the Indian, Aboriginal American Indian community, and it turned out really good. Quite a few people pieced it up. I could speak for myself. I won't go into details with who, but I could speak for myself. I used to always tune into Top Cat's channel, but I would seldomly. There was a little tiny falling out, and I'm glad that I was able to squash whatever issue it was, because at the time I was talking about Black Europeans. I wasn't referring to him because I didn't know he was heavily teaching in on that. But at the time, it was somebody else that was teaching about it, and I felt it was taught in an angry manner, on angry ground. But I am going to try and educate myself about it, and hopefully one day Top Cats will come over here and teach that. And I'm just not gonna turn my nose up on things that I have not been really educated about. And Black Europeans is one of them, and learning about the Moors is another. So instead of sending out shots, I think as an adult, I should get educated on it. So that's something that I'm gonna be looking into, and hopefully, he could, give me some lecturing on it, whether it's open, or I hope he do it open, because we all should learn about it. But we have our channels. We're all going to be supportive of each other the best way we can. I'm going to everybody goddamn chat room, because everybody that, is in this Aboriginal community, I'm cool with now. I'm comfortable. I'm comfy. So I'm not stopping to visit. I'm not the type that, don't fuck with this channel or that channel. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If the individual didn't do shit to me, or there was an issue and it was pieced up, I'm fucking going to their chat room because I only go to specific channels. I don't. I'm not all over the place in YouTube. Some people are, but I'm not. I go to specific channels every day, and at night I visit other channels that don't talk anything about our history. Like I watch Star Report. Okay, I always watch Star. I grew up with Star. Star and Buckwild. I don't know if any of y'all remember them, but I'm always over there. I go on Michi shit, you know, on her new website. So I'm all over the place. But what I don't do, I do not go to the Pan Boo Boo's channels. I don't. I don't. I'm keeping it real. There's nothing for me to learn about that. Nothing. As far as I'm concerned, that history about us is dead. It's been debunked, and I'm just gonna leave it debunked. Now, if they want to come over here and chill and learn what we know, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna block no Pan Africans. They're welcome to come in the chat and watch. Um, and the next thing I wanted to say is my channel is focused on helping my community and protecting them. If I know something that doesn't seem right and I feel you should know, I'm going to tell you. Now, this whole thing about this removing your citizenship and shit like that. Hey, T, this whole thing about removing the citizenship and getting money into your trust by your social security. I'm going to go through that with information that I found on the IRS website. And I want now, look, I'm not calling nobody no scammer, but I'm telling you that they are out there. I'm just going to put that right there. This has nothing to do personally directed at Naughty because he's been, helping people for a very long time. And he knows what he's doing. But I'm going to show you what I know to watch out for scam. I'm not saying he's scamming. This ain't got shit to do with him. But there are people in our community that are going around scamming people with this bullshit. I'm just gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna probably, if it's enough time, I I want to get a bunch of court cases together, um, with people that have scam people with this shit and pull them up and read them. But today I'm just gonna focus on the um whole shit about the birth certificate thing. What the IRS is saying about this whole birth certificate scam and shit like that. And I'm gonna read it along like we usually do. I didn't write this shit. It just happened to be up on the IRS's site. Okay. So obviously, the IRS has been alerted about these people going around teaching about this shit. And they put up a whole blog about it. And I'm going to put the link in the chat room after I finish reading it so you can read the same thing too. So, my object is to protect you from scammers and know what to look out for. Our people in our community, some of us are poor, some of us are middle class, some of us are living quite comfy. Okay. But for the most part, I'm speaking to the vulnerable because you could be rich and be naive and vulnerable as hell. And I'm serious on some real shit. Whatever class you're in, you can be fooled. Rich people are fooled all the time and scammed. Middle class women like myself, you know, and the same financial status as myself, I consider myself working class. Okay. They have so many class levels now. You got the rich, of course. Then you got the wealthy, whatever you want to call it. Then you got the middle class. Okay. And you got the working class. And you got the poor. I consider myself the working class. Okay. I live comfortable. I have a decent salary, but I'm not rich. And women, I've known a lot of girlfriends of mine who have been scammed. Not with this specific process. There's so many scams out there. You just have to be very careful. Number one, one thing I can tell you, I don't I don't mess with foreigners. I don't. Now I'm not saying I hate them, but I don't do business with them. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't care if they do show me their face. I don't mess with nobody that's not in the United States. Don't do it. I ain't messing. Oh yeah, me and Hober got to get live. We're gonna do a live together. Um, don't do it. Um, all I'm saying is, now not to say that people in the U.S. don't scam you, because people that look just like us scam the shit out of us and be lying their ass off. And I'm sorry, if you talk about something that can be done and that's possible and that is and it's true and you stand on it, the first thing you got to do is go through a process your damn self and be successful and be able to show I get money. At, let me get to the beginning of it. But my object is to, and a I don't give a tutti frutti if nobody don't like the fact that I'm looking into information for our people so they know what to look out for, because that's my role. That's my role. And so you're alert, so that me telling you this and showing you this, you can't say Sister Bethy held on to that information. She knew it was a scam and she didn't even say nothing. Now I'm going to show you exactly that what people are being taught in our community. The IRS is saying bullshit. Okay. And they even go into how much of a crime it is to be doing this shit. So um if you decide to go that route and try it because you're vulnerable and you're broke and you're just at your wits and you really think you're going to get something out of the deal or begin having this wonderful life, because if that's the case, every damn educated black aboriginal accountant would be on this shit, and I'm telling you this right now. So let's read an article, and it makes clear sense to me. I'm sorry, this is enough for me. just just let's just go through this. Smash the like button, y'all. And I don't care if nobody don't like it, and if nobody don't say I don't know what I'm talking about. Just remember, when you start going through this shit, I told you so. And don't pay no fucking money. Excuse my French. Don't pay no money for this shit, man. Let me see, where is it? Where do I even want to start? Let me see which one I want to start with. Okay, I think I'm going to start here. Where is it? No. Um, I'm going to start. Damn. Let me just make sure I got the main one up. Okay. All right. Yep. So here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Give me a one if y'all can hear me clearly. Do I sound like I'm breaking up? Okay, good. Let's go, y'all. Cool. All right, let's go. I'm not gonna. All right, so birth certificate, bonds, and all that shit. Several, and let me blow it up a little bit more. And I'm reading right here. This is the an official website of the United States government, Treasury Direct. It's Department of Treasury. Okay, so let's get into it. Several. Now listen, I'm telling you. It says several internet blogs and videos make false claims that a United States birth certificate is a negotiable instrument, a document that promises payment that can be used to make purchases that will be charged to an exempt account, perhaps identified by your social security number or EIN, or request savings bond held by the government in your name and owed to you. Okay? There it is right there to start with. I'm going to read it again. Several internet blogs and videos make false claims that a United States birth certificate is a negotiable instrument, a document that promises payment that can be used to make purchases that will be charged to an exempt account, perhaps identified by your social security number or EIN or whatever, all that bullshit they talking about. Request savings bond held, and that you can request savings bonds or whatever held by the government in your name, and that is owed to you. The trust is, the truth is, I'm sorry, listen to me, trust. The truth is, birth certificates cannot be used for purchases, nor can they be used to request savings bonds purportedly held by the government or whatever. All that trade in. Also, the exemption account is a false term. These accounts are fictitious and do not exist in the Treasury system. The story is a variation of older bogus site draft bills of exchange drawn on the Treasury scam. The common tale offered in this scam states when the United States went off the gold standard in 1933, the federal government somehow went bankrupt. With the help of the Federal Reserve Bank, the government became a corporation, sometimes called government franchise, and converted the bodies of its citizens into capital value, supposedly by trading the birth certificates of U.S. citizens on the open market and making each citizen a corporate asset, sometimes referred to as a straw man, whose value is controlled by the government. So now you know that the IRS knows that this type of scam shit is going on. All right? Because how they said exactly what I was told by, and it's, they're using the same choice words: straw man, fictitious, and I that are I've been hearing people say that on that line, on that market line or whatever, it's being traded by all these different countries. You type your social security number in, and it's being traded. Yeah, trading the birth certificates of U.S. citizens on open market and making each citizen a corporate asset, sometimes referred to as a straw man. Scams vary in methods for citizens to gain control of their alleged assets, such as filing a UCC1 financial statement, activating a Treasury Direct account, TDA, or creating bonds by using the savings bond calculator. These blogs and videos promise that your birth certificate will be able to wipe out all of your debt or help you collect monies/securities. Some internet sites even offer to sell videos, webinars, and coaching on how to do this. No one has profited from the Treasury Department by using these tactics. But the scammers intend to profit from this story by selling their bogus wars. All right? There it is. Is that clear? Or do we need to get any clearer? Because I drink so much water, y'all got to give me a 2-second break. I'll be right back. Just think about that right there. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Where are we? I'm going back, y'all. Okay. All right. I'll read the last paragraph again. These blogs and videos promise that your birth certificate will be able to wipe out your debt or help you collect money's securities. Okay. I was told that I'd be able to send my damn light bill, all my damn bills, and charge it to the damn Treasury Department. I'm telling you, if you're doing this, please be careful because the IRS is telling you exactly what the fuck is going to happen when you send the shit in. Some internet sites even offer to sell videos, webinars, and coaching. Coaching on how to do this. So Bobby's uh I ain't got no back doors, bro. You stay from behind the back doors, man. Are you supposed to Bobby, you supposed to be the spook who stood by the stairs or something. No one has profited, and it's telling you, no one has profited from the Treasury Department by using these tactics. But the scammers intend to profit from this story. They do. By selling their bogus wars. The reality, there is no monetary value to a birth certificate or social security number /EIN, and Treasury direct accounts must be funded by the owner through payroll deduction or from purchasing directly from the owner's personal bank account to have any value. So, like, they're telling you that there's nothing there when you relinquish your citizenship and go get an EIN number and you open your trust and you think you got some money going to be transferred. Not happening. But let me tell you something. If you're naive to believe this, and I'm showing you what the IRS is telling you, what the hell you ain't getting, these people are liars and scammers. So now there's two things that you need not to believe in. Don't believe in no motherfuckers tell you take no DNA test or don't do this shit. The savings bond calculator is merely a tool, and people with all colors is doing this shit, this scammy shit, teaching this scammy shit. The savings bond calculator is merely a tool to calculate the value of a bond based on an issue date and denomination entered. This information could be the issue date and denomination from a real bond, or it could just be a random choice of a date and denomination. The calculator only checks that the issue date and denomination entered are a valid combination. It will not verify whether a bonds exist. The calculator will not verify the validity of a serial number or confirm bond ownership. Please be advised that trying to defraud the government by claiming rights to bogus securities in a violation of federal law and the Justice Department can and has prosecuted these crimes. Federal criminal convictions have occurred in several cases. The scam artists who post blogs on videos and are trying to defraud you and buying their fake product do not fall victim to their schemes. Facts. So these are all the same shit. I just want, oh, let me get this link and put it in there for you. I will give you this. I just want you to be very, very careful. You got people that are persistent and listen, uh, and standing on this. All I'm saying is be careful. Maybe you have bumped into the Grand Wizard who gets a monthly check. All I'm saying is just that person or anybody that's teaching you this. Ask them before you even give up your damn money for them coaching you or guiding you through it or hitting their cash app or making donation. Ask these questions. Did you fully complete this process? The answer should be fucking yes. I'm serious. You shouldn't even be teaching this shit if you ain't completed this full process. I'm serious. Are you debt free from this process? They shouldn't have no bills on the amount of money uh, uh, for your name being traded all over the goddamn world with your Social Security. They should be debt free. They shouldn't have no bills. Are you receiving money in your trust account? That answer should be yes. And last but not least, ask them to please provide you with proof that they meet all of these four questions. And that should you should really be able to determine if you want to go through that shit. After I just read to you that the IRS ain't giving you shit. I I just, I tell you, for that when we say we need to teach our community, we do. But we got to teach them the truth. That shit is very harmful. And I can't look nobody in the eyes and teach them that shit, that process, and then they don't get nothing. I don't know one person that's receiving money every month or whenever that shit is supposedly be paid out. They got people teaching you how to scam to get Social Security every month just by faking that you crazy. All kinds of scam. So you won't have to work. keep don't like me to, but it, the government right on again. Okay, can y'all hear me? Am I frozen now? Am I frozen now? Give me a one if y'all can hear me. All right, yeah. It said my Wi-Fi just randomly cut off. It's my Wi-Fi. All right, cool. They probably messing with my damn Wi-Fi. The demons. That's why I don't give nobody access to my channel. I don't do that shit. I don't give nobody access to my channel. Ain't nobody ever going to have access to run my channel. Fuck that. I don't trust nobody. But now y'all saw where I read what's being taught in these communities right now is that you um could just, I mean, I'm hearing people say you just send your bill and tell them to pay it off your trust. That's bullshit. I'm telling you right now. Well, if they're using it for capital gain, Jessica, prove to me. Prove it. What proof do you have? I'm just asking. I'm for real. You're saying it's a fact. I just showed you that it's not. I mean, what proof? Give me. I would love for you to come up, Jessica, and I'm keeping it real because maybe there's a grand wizard out there in the world that know this. And I'm showing you, I'm gonna tomorrow, I'm gonna pull up the cases of people that went through that same process that were supposedly trained by the best fucking people in the world with this shit. I'm keeping it real. But here's the link. I'm putting it in the chat room right now. There's the link. Come up and share the proof that it's our social security numbers are being, used and by the government for capital gains. That's all. I would love to see that. Because if that's the case, then we should have a lawsuit. A lot of people say stuff, but they don't come and show the proof. All I want to see is the proof. If I got to be showing proof, I think it's fair that a person speaking, should show proof. That's all I'm saying. Where's the proof? And if anything that can't be done in the public and done in the private, that's a red flag for me. What's so secretive about the forms that you got to fill out from the federal government that's accessible online? The only reason why you would go in the back is because you're going to fill the forms out in a fraudulent way. You're going to make something fake. And all I'm saying is just show it to me. Where's the proof? That's all I'm saying. Is where's the proof? Where's the proof? People running from channel to channel, and I mean, come on, where's the proof? I've not seen one successful person. And I work with the best white and aboriginal accountants in the fucking world. Some of the best. You don't think they would know this? I mean, UC's Uniform Commercial Code law. I mean, all you're doing is acting as a corporation. That's normal. Every time you open a business, you're dealing with UCC one law. Every time you open up a business, you're working with Uniform Commercial Code. That's not a secret. Hello, you muted, big dog. Whoa, what's wrong with your microphone? You sound like a robot. What, big dog? You fix it? Where you at, on the road?
I'm trying to get my earpiece mic check. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's perfect now.
Much love and respect,
It
Sister
frees
Betsy,
me up
Grand
because I'm giving
Rise.
the good
Much
juice.
love and respect to everybody in the chat. I was trying to get my earpiece hooked up. But yeah, good topic, Sister Betsy. Like always.
Thank
Give
you.
me 1 second, I'm gonna mute up.
Oh no, you fine. I I just don't understand that. I never could. I don't I don't get it. You know, I say this, people say, what the fuck are you doing for the community? That's one thing I'm not. I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting it.
Yeah, I'm not for promoting scamming people either. That's
That's
not
some
good.
bullshit. When you
Yeah, it
ask them to
is.
show you the proof, they can't show you. And then when you ask them, did you fully complete the process yet? Crickets. Lies. It's always our fucking people. I'm so upset with that. I am. Those are the kind of people I just don't want to be around. I can't be around them. I can't. I can't be around them. It's evil. It's ugly. It's just bad, man. It's bad. Um, I could say this. What I'm doing for the community, we have a tribe in the South. And guess what? We just opened our doors because we have in Wyan North now too. Where our doors are open, we're accepting 200 people. We already got 70 people that have been on the waiting list because we closed the other doors. No one, you know, we closed it until we got these dogs out. It's probably a couple more in there that need to just jet, but we'll see how it plays out. But our doors are open. We are established. We have established Wyan Nation North. We got Wyan Nation South. Now it's Wyan Nation North. So now that's what I'm doing.
Congratulations, Sister Betty. Much
Hell
love
yeah.
always. You
Thank
already
you.
know.
I mean, we are so overjoyed about this. We already got 70 people. And those 70 people are people that I've campaigned with for a lot of years that know how to get the groundwork going. And
Make it 71, and I'm gonna keep in contact.
and trust me, the our chiefs, they ain't let anybody I had an argument with ain't could never fucking come in. They can't. I'm so glad. I mean, this is the best feeling in the world right now. And it was stressful
Yes,
to reestablish, to do it because the first one was tough getting it. But now this one is a lot more smoother because we know everything that we have to do. But the people that we got coming, in the north, that's coming in, they are very, very good with getting shit up off the ground. Sir Drop, let me see your face. I see this little ugly African thing, but let me just
yeah.
make sure that's you.
And Sister Betty, that's beautiful news to my ears, because
Yes, honey.
you know,
We can't wait. Let me
yes,
see you, Sir
ma'am.
Job.
I
Turn
can't
your
wait.
camera on. Okay. I see you, hun. I see you. Cut it off. You could cut it off. I don't know who be trying to porn by me. You stupid too. But
Exactly.
yes,
Shout
we
out, Sir
started in the
Drop.
No,
north.
they say we supposed to look like that. If I'm African, hey, that's what I'm supposed to look like right here, right there in your face. And I don't. It's just facts. You know what I mean? I ain't even saying dude ugly or none of that. I'm
Uh,
saying that, there's actually beautiful people with that same shit. I'm just saying it's not us. But shout out to
yeah.
Philly and shout out to you. How y'all feeling?
Shout out, Sir Drop.
Shout out, my brother, Sir Drop. Much respect, brother.
I was on Brother Sanchez channel all damn yesterday. All damn yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Same here.
I had a ball. That shit was good. That shit was good. And they talking about, did you go on St. Netta channel? I was on there for like maybe every bit of 5 minutes and then went back because I was still on the panel with Brother Sanchez. I was not leaving. It was good. And I got my ticket because I'm gonna watch their preview this weekend. Oh, yes, I am. I done already
Yeah, I got
paid
my
for my
Yeah,
ticket
ticket.
kid.
too.
I was
You got your ticket?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I was over there too, man. I was having so much fun. And then
Mhm.
he blocked me. It was so funny. I'm like, all right,
He-
cool. I'm blocked officially.
Brother Sanchez
I'm blocked
block you?
officially. I don't know. Or one of the moderators. I know he took my wrench like a couple months ago. And then
Yeah,
I
I
know
was.
I
I
tagged
asked him.
him.
It was a drop. It was Alkaline City, and I'm like, why you? I asked him. I said, why you time drop out? I'm like, shit. Drop was just doing this thing. He was G to everybody. I didn't see you doing nothing wrong. So much
Oh
I
respect, man.
actually
That's
wow.
what's
gave
up.
I actually gave Alkaline City a shout out. I was just coming to mess with the people because I got a lot of people over there that mess with me. You know what
Hey,
I
bro,
mean?
I
So I
seen
was
you over
showing
there. I
up.
shouted
You
you
know
out, but
Brother
I'm
Sanchez
letting
ain't
you
gonna
know I didn't time you out, man. It was
you know
Alkaline
Brother
Oh,
City.
I thought
Sanchez.
it was bro. I never thought it would be Alkaline City. That's
Nah,
weird right
I
there.
watched it because I listen, drop. I questioned like why you do that. He's like, he said something stupid. I'm like, oh, come on now. But it was him because I questioned him in the chat, man. You can go back and watch
So he
that shit.
lied. Hey, here's how you know he lied. Only thing I ever said in the chat was G to people that I ain't saw.
Ain't
So
that
for
what
me
I just
saying
said?
something,
That's what I just said.
yeah,
You
that
just said was G. And I'm like, yo, why you counting the brother out? And I'm like, wow. But yeah, shout out Sister Betty. Congratulations again. You know, I tell people, we signed up for this YouTube shit, 18 and above. Use your critical thinking, man. It's scammers out here. You
Facts.
know, but you just got to use your critical thinking and don't be so gullible. But
Yep.
I tell people, you got to go ahead. You got it, Sister Patty. Much respect to everybody.
Yep. Serge, I wouldn't worry about CHS
no,
taking
let
your
me
rent.
say this last
No,
thing. No, let me
because
say this
he
last thing.
he
He
not gonna.
didn't block me. No,
Yeah,
I
he
gotta
don't.
say this so it makes sense. Here's what Alkaline City did, and y'all gotta watch out for y'all moderators. He didn't time me out. He hid me from the whole channel. So I'm thinking, bro must have did that. If I can't even type no more, and it be people's moderators doing that. If you go to your hit and listen, your creative studio, it's not on your block list. It's two different lists. Your hidden list is who your moderators done. So you would be like looking like white people don't be tapping in. Cause they all on the hidden list from a hating moderator. But yeah, go ahead,
Talking
Sister
about
Beth.
Sanchez because brother Sanchez, if it was him, he give it back to you because his heart is soft. I've been with brother Sanchez for 4 years. You know how many times he took my wrench and give it right back when he stopped being mad at me. He put me on punishment and he'll take my wrench, right, and make me suffer. And he know I be sad. And then when I come back, he'll give it right back. I've been going at it with brother Sanchez for 4 years.
No, I ain't tripping on dude. I'm just tripping on these moderators that's hiring people off channels without the channel leader's permission. Like right now, Sister Bethy, anybody that come in with a wrench, right? You could have gave somebody a wrench a long time ago that you forgot about that really be lightweight hating on you, right? You don't even know it. Cool, they come in, but they don't tap nothing and they still got a wrench. Everybody that come in without a wrench, they'll hide them off your channel and they can never come back until you go discover it. And that's what I
Yeah.
got hit with. I had 150 people on my hitting list. Bro, that was
Oh,
so weird. I'm like,
I
yeah,
know
these
they give you like
moderators,
they give you like
they give you a
two
choice
two
now,
different
but you
two
got it.
le- they give you like two different levels now, sir. But at one point I went in and deleted all my moderators, and as they came back in, I put them back on. So that way it would take away who would be doing evil. So if it starts back up in here again, I know to remove all my moderators again and start all over so that won't happen.
I don't time people out unless Sister Betty specifically say, get that person. I'm not timing nobody out. I know
No, if
Sister
you
Betty.
do, if
I
somebody's
don't.
acting
I
real
never
stupid,
do, sister. I'm just
no,
saying.
but I'm
I
telling you,
I
if
wait for your permission.
no, you don't got to if you got a wrench. You do not have to. And I gave you a wrench because I already know if you timing somebody, if y'all timing people out, it's somebody being real stupid.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I'm
you
just
No,
ain't
saying.
got
you
you ain't
gotta
gotta
look.
ask me nothing.
Unless you tell me to shoot, I'm not gonna shoot. That's
Oh,
all.
I'm saying y'all gotta understand the different severities of it. A timeout is cool. Moderators should be able to time 300 seconds on anybody they feel. It's when they hide them and block them from your channel and you don't even
Yeah,
know
we
it.
got you, drop. We got you.
I see
All right,
somebody in
cool.
there hide to Eric Deep, but I don't see him.
Somebody
Uh
probably
oh.
hit him. No, I'm
Is
just
it
playing with
brother?
you.
But see, I'll go on here and look and see if they were hidden. I'm going in there right now to see if specific people are hidden. I don't. I'm gonna go and
Now
find
it's
them.
different from block. It's different from the block list. It won't show up on the block list. You really gotta find a hidden list.
What hidden list? Where would you find that at?
It's in a creative studio, not the regular creative studio, but the one that got the red icons and all that. It'll be in there, and then
That's
it'll
in the
have the
community tab. It's in the
yeah,
community tab in the
exactly,
settings.
exactly.
Yeah, I can see all my moderators, and
Now,
then
do you see hidden? You should see something that say hidden. You
hidden
should see
users.
block. Yep,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
I see all that. Yeah, this is where I'm always at. Um,
Oh, okay. But it is different from the block list. But that's where you find if people been trolling your channel, right there. Exactly where you at.
that's
I
good
had
to hear.
150 names. I had 150 names. You know how far that set me back? Them 150 never came back, and they still think I blocked them. They
Oh,
still to this day like, man, I don't know. I was rocking with Sir Drop, but he blocked me. I ain't even do nothing.
I'm looking at it right
So yeah,
now.
that's where you look at it at. Yeah. But y'all go
Yeah,
ahead.
so far nobody is hidden that I haven't hidden. Now I did hide some people from here, but yeah, our doors are back open, and I can't wait until it's all set out. Um, like I said, we already have 70 people that was waiting that I, really like, really, really, truly like, and they're gonna help me here in the north, and I know it because I work with them, and so that only leaves the door because we as a whole tribe combined did say that at first I was just going to do 150, and they was like, no, do the 200. So we'll do 200 and close our doors again, just close it. So we're really excited about it, and just because it's Wyatt North doesn't mean that we're still all one. But that's the new name. Then so we can't wait. I'm excited. And so when my ass come back from the tribal um wow in September, we gonna be real busy. Very busy. Yep. So like I said, I work in the background. I don't gotta be out here telling nobody shit about what I'm doing. I'm action. I'm all about action. And that's all I ever been around. And I only deal with people that's about action. So not to knock nobody and say nobody else ain't, but I know what I do, and I'm happy. That much motivation is enough for me. 70 people already. The door's gonna be closed very soon. Trust me. Trust me.
And you need to start y'all smart sisters, y'all the only ones that clash, right? I think it's your job to get all the sisters together. Y'all don't
Oh,
have to be on one
um,
accord, but y'all
what
don't have to be
sisters?
on one
Hold on,
accord.
wait
I
a minute now. We got to
hold on. I
qualify
got
who the smart sisters.
I already
Whoever
hold up.
you got Empress over.
I'm
Listen,
cool with Empress. Me and Empress cool. Empress been over on my panel. She be in
no,
my
I'm
panel.
saying put a podcast together though. That's all I'm
With
saying.
who?
Put a
What smart
podcast
sisters?
together.
Because
All
that's
right,
the
you got
only real. I got
hold
females
on, it's a
all
lot
over
of
here.
y'all, man. I can't just name names. You would
Listen,
have
I
to
deal
pick
with
your
who I
starting
deal
five.
with. Stir drop. Who I deal with. Who I deal with is who I deal with. I'm cool with Hobart. I'm cool with Phoenix Moon. I'm cool with the
You go
females that
three.
be in my chat. I'm
You need
cool.
two more, Becky.
No,
No,
I
you need
don't.
two more.
No,
You
I
need
don't.
one more.
No, I don't. Not with
I'm
no.
talking
Not.
about for a beautiful podcast. I'm just
Why does
saying
she
this
need
one.
it and she already got a beautiful podcast?
Hey, listen. Reason why she needed because it'd be even more beautiful. Now, listen. This is how
No,
you
that's up.
build.
Wait,
No,
no,
you
that's up to you.
interrupting with. Hold on. I can't
Trey,
wait. That ain't up to me. That's up to her to decide if I know what I'm talking about. So if
no,
we
Trey.
can get five ladies on one panel that's giving the same knowledge as five dudes, to me that's dope. If you think it ain't, you trolling. But go ahead, you got it.
All right, well, name the five.
I'm
Hold on, wait
good.
a minute, Sister Betty. What's the five? What's the
She
five
got
dudes?
it. She got to name the five. She
No, you
named
missing my.
two.
Okay, you missing my
No,
point though,
she
Drop.
named two.
You ain't even let me get
If
it
I
off
get
though,
my
Drop.
list, No, you was like,
Okay.
what's the five chicks? And
I
I
ain't even
said
had
she had
no.
the
I
name. So
didn't
you
say
can't.
nothing about the five chicks. No, you ain't even let me finish. You go ahead. I'm trying to say,
I said
what's the
the
five
chicks.
men? Oh Jesus,
Oh, the
man!
five
What's the
men.
five
Go
men
ahead.
that's
You
doing
got it.
this shit, man? What five men is doing this? What five men within these
Every panel I
YouTube
go
streets?
to, bro.
It's five designated men to one podcast. What other people run
Oh,
let's say
designated.
Sanchez, right? Or Philly or myself or goddamn you did what I'm saying. We can go on and on and on.
Hey, and you absolutely right. So we need to do a five-man podcast also. I think this can help the community where people ain't
No,
clashing, they just spreading it. What you
well to
mean
help the
no? How could they
community,
not help
I'm
the
finna tell
community?
you well that's your opinion. I can't hate on your opinion. What I think is that uh motherfuckers don't need to be linking up. Niggas need to be putting a real work out here and stop talking on the internet. See, because a lot of these things that motherfuckers is talking about they doing, you could show and prove. Like myself, I think we've come to the apex of the point where I cut all the shit talking. Whether if you got paperwork, whether if you got a 501c3, whether if you got a CD coming out, whether if you make beats, whether if you kickbox real good, do a lot of push-ups, it's proven time now. Ain't no more talking about it. We get it. This the internet. We on these platforms. Your camera work and all of that shit. Sister Grateful, stop scamming us with them binoculars and them glasses. She still thinks showed that shit. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm talking about anybody
Oh,
that's scamming and ain't
Bobby
putting
done
out,
went
they
to the
putting the real
bag.
shit out.
oh,
Why
oh,
you
oh,
always pulling your
oh.
sword out, man?
I don't want to talk about nobody now. I don't want to talk about nobody.
No, no, TT,
But,
TT. You
but
said
hold
you
up.
don't want to talk about nobody. I got you though.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about nobody, but I could say the channels that I go to and watch. I watch Chief Holiday. I watch and I enjoy all these are all the channels I enjoy watching in YouTube. I watch Chief Holiday. I watch Big Dog Philly Dog. I watch Ab Power. I watch Ab TV. I miss Ab TV coming on in the morning. He don't come on in the morning no more. He used to do it early in the morning. I watch Top Cats. I watch I'm always on all their channels. Brother Sanchez. I watch Dane. I watch Star Report because I love Star. I grew up with Star. That's even outside the app community. I watch Empress Hobart channel. Yep. So I watch Phoenix Moon channel. I watch who else? I watch quite a few channels. Bobby, what the hell wrong with your
Man,
Wi-Fi?
you better start watching Hood Talk. That's what you need to start watching. This is
I
research
be
to the
down to
conscious
watch.
community.
I be watching a lot of channels, man, and those channels are the ones that I most frequently watch every day. And to be honest, when they're not on live, it's boring as hell. I remember I used to call up at Power and Chief and Brother Sanchez and say, "Could you go live? It's boring as hell." Ask them.
Hey, would you consider
I
Brother
said, "Do that
Sanchez
today
the
too,
Hey, Bessie, would you
huh?"
consider Bro Sanchez? Would you consider Bro Sanchez an Aboriginal?
Yeah, look where he's from. You can't tell.
Would he? No, not at all. But
Why can't
listen,
you tell?
all right, look, because he looked like me, we look weird as fuck. Listen here, that's why I can't tell. But listen,
Brother Sanchez do
um,
not look like you.
all right,
Y'all do not.
I'll count him up
Yeah,
right now.
I
Y'all look
would
I'll
consider
count him
him an
up.
Aboriginal channel.
Yeah, he's Aboriginal. He's just teach flat
All
earth.
right,
But
man.
Aboriginal, yeah.
Sir Drop, how could Brother Sanchez not be Aboriginal? Do you see him and see how he talks? He's
I thought he
he's
debated an Aboriginal.
nah, Brother Sanchez will
Checkmate,
tell you.
checkmate,
Brother Sanchez,
checkmate.
no, mic check, buddy,
No,
mic
he
check.
debated. He debated Aboriginal power on Aboriginal shit. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. I
No,
just
no,
keep it
no,
one down. But we gonna get
no,
off, bro. Let's just get off, bro.
no. That's my
Let's
bro.
just do that.
Brother Sanchez will tell you that he is Aboriginal American Indian. He is. He can't deny it, even if he wants to. You see how his accent is Choctaw. Come
Uh,
on.
I'm just saying, let's get off
Hey,
of him because I
Samantha.
could keep going.
Well, you ain't gonna go on. You ain't gonna go on with
No,
Brother
I'm not.
Sanchez.
Hell no, I'm not.
You're not.
That's why I said fuck it. Right.
I'm
I got
picking
you,
on
Beth.
Brother Sanchez. That's my little son.
He is the nigga, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to bro, man. And that
Yeah,
was Alkaline City.
hey,
I
drop,
thought bro did that. And it
hey,
was
drop. Now he
Alkaline City.
debated
That's
him.
fucked up.
Hey, yeah, hey, drop, real quick. He debated him on ancient America or some shit. Not that they was from America.
Yeah, yeah, it was about
They
America.
it's
That's
a
something
different topic.
different.
I know exactly what you're talking
I
about.
remember that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't about our history. He acknowledges
yeah.
who
I think
he
it was
is.
And
ancient America.
and he
Samantha
did
and I,
say,
Brother Sanchez, look,
and he
Indian
said
like a mug.
and he said before the debate and after the debate he was Aboriginal. So yeah, I'm just throwing a little smoke in the air. But he did say he was
Stop throwing
Aboriginal,
that
and
smoke
he
in the
do
air.
understand. Yeah, he do understand everybody that's here is from here, and we do understand the outsiders, just like we understood the outsiders back then. We know who came from Africa. We know who came from Mexico. We know who was bred in America and been here for years and they Mexican. It's like, I know you
And
been here.
drop and
Hey,
Go
drop.
ahead, you got it.
We real quick, Sister Bethany. We know the lies that this corporation been teaching and still is teaching.
facts,
You got it. That's all I wanted to say.
and that's a fact. And I mean, we here in the Americas, period, point blank. When I'm saying Americas, I'm saying North, Central, and South. We have a very distinct look. We do. We have a distinct look as a people. Me, you, and Philly Dog, and us, here in the Aboriginal community, when we stand in a crowd of people, we don't look African. Africans have a very distinct look. We don't have, we are, okay, our skin colors and a lot of our shades are alike, but our features are very North American. We have a very peculiar and distinct look. Now, when you ask Africans, do we look different? We do. Haitians have sometimes when you see Haitians, you don't know if they're literally from here in New York or whatever until they talk. You wouldn't even know they're Haitian. A lot of
All
Haitians,
right.
and they are
Here
people.
goes some here goes some smoke for you, Bethy. Do Bro Sanchez look anything like Aboriginal power?
No, but the thing about it, you can tell the energy, and we have features alike. We do. We have features alike. If Brother Sanchez and Ab Power were to go to Africa, they're automatically going to say they're from America because we have a distinct look. We might not look exactly alike. We all got different mamas and daddies, but our features are still the same. If I go to Africa, me, you, Bobby, Big Dog, Ab Power, Holiday, all of us, if we just walked and Empress Holber, all of us. If we went to Africa, they're going to know that every last one of us are American because our features are very similar, even though we don't look exactly alike. Our energy, our vibe
Mhm.
is American.
Right. So basically, when they looking at us, they seeing Aboriginal and they just attach an American to it. An American was stole from us and claimed by the pale face. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm learning from y'all
And you
people,
know
man.
what?
Because
When you see
go
Africans,
ahead.
right, in a restaurant, you automatically know that they're African. You know it. Now,
Hey,
our West,
but I
our
did
West,
hear. Go ahead. You got it. You got it.
our West Indian brothers and sisters, we got features like our West Indian brothers and sisters. That's in South America and in Canada and in over in London, and yet we got their features too. We just don't talk alike, but we got their features. And if they go into Africa with us, they're gonna say y'all Americans because we have features
All
from the
right, now
island,
cool. Let
St.
me ask you
Croix.
this.
You look at the people in St. Croix and Virgin Islands and Trinidad. all of us, we all got features alike.
Hey,
Some
and
people
you
don't,
keep
and
doing
the
like,
islanders look more like me than my own sister and brothers.
look, and you keep answering these questions with mic drop. So I'm gonna give you one more smoke, and I'm gonna pass the mic to the rest of the people. If you have a baby, right? Soon as you had a baby, they fly the baby to Africa, and the baby is born in Nigeria, and then the baby come back when they like 22 years old. Will the Americans over here know that that baby's still American, or would the culture done set in so deep that you would think that kid was from Nigeria when it really was from Ohio?
Culturally, the baby would be Nigerian. Uh, actual technical facts, it'll be American. The same. Now, see, because our features are we have like close distinguishable features. People want to play that game, but then I would say to you, drop, take that same example and use a Japanese person. Do you hear me? Or was that too much?
I didn't get that one. Use a Japanese person like what? If they
Well, I'm
go
saying
through it?
if a Japanese
No, that
baby
was a
is raised
statement.
in
No,
right,
I
if
ain't
a
say
Japanese
that. Let me say it right
no
quick,
no no no
Bobby,
no
because I heard you.
I
And I,
understood what you were saying, drop.
no,
Oh, go
no,
ahead.
I wasn't saying nothing. I ain't say nothing. The reason for the long pause is he right. What he did was change. This is a Chinese person, and you black, and you grew up in China. They're not going to consider you Chinese. So it was a mic drop. What he said. That was what the long silence for. But go ahead, Bethy. You got it.
Bob, you mean a black Chinese person, like a Philippine?
No, no, a straight Chinese baby raised in Nigeria will culturally be Nigerian, but
Yeah,
because the features are so opposingly and strikingly different, you'll just be able to
yeah,
look and say, well, that's a Japanese person. They eat fufu and do all the Nigerian shit, but they Japanese
yeah. They're
because we and
culturally
African
connected.
people. Because us and African people do have similar features in some aspects and things like that. If a person was culturally raised in that, it will be harder to distinguish, but it still wouldn't separate you from being who you are, American.
Facts. That's the fact. You're culturally connected to that landmass. And you know what? We even have that here within our own states. Like if you from New York and then your family, your say your mama came from down south and she been down south, all she ever knew was south. She has a heavy southern accent. And then she moved to New York and have a baby, and the baby is raised in New York. The baby is going to be very culturally Shinnecock acting New York, because I don't have a Southern accent, but my grandmother, they had this heavy Southern accents. So I'm culturally Northern, very Northern, and versus Southern. Like I don't have a Southern accent. Now I have what you call Southern ways and Southern morals, because my mom and grandmom and dad raised me with Southern morals. So I see and connect with our Southern brothers and sisters because I was raised with those morals. But my accent and what I'm culturally connected to is the North.
All right. So let me ask you this, Bethy. What's more important to you? Because this is, it's no wrong answer. Color or culture? Because you can have
Huh?
other races with your culture. Color or
Culture is more
culture?
important,
Culture is more
and that's
important.
way more important. Here's why, drop. You remember that movie Last Samurai?
Yeah.
Who was the last
Yeah.
samurai, TT Betty?
Damn, it's been so long since I watched it.
It was a white man by the name of Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, yeah. God, that movie old Bobby.
It's old, but think about what I'm saying to you. It was a
Yeah,
movie called The Last Samurai,
yeah.
starring, based on the so-called true story of who? This white man who went and he became so he was from England or some shit. But once he took on that Japanese culture, them English motherfuckers was like, nigga, you just as Japanese as the next one.
Yeah,
You
you
finna
fit
die on the
culture
battlefield with the rest of them. Right. They didn't look at him as an
Yeah.
Englishman after that. When he got on that battlefield, he had that samurai shit on, they was gunning for his head.
All right,
white
now cool.
people.
'Cause
Sir
it
Job,
was a trick
look at how
question.
many white
You got it.
people grew up. Sir Job, look how many white people grew up in our hoods. They're culturally connected with us, and they have a hard time relating with um privy white people from the suburbs. They can't deal with them. They don't like it because they're culturally from the hood and they see things our
All
way.
right. So
That's a
why they
fact.
not allowed in it? Okay. Now,
Huh?
why a colored person that don't share your culture would be allowed in the tribe, but the white person that share your culture is not allowed? This is where it gets.
Because it's
It was a
bloodline.
double-edged sword.
It's lineage.
Bloodline.
It's lineage. It's lineage. It's
So
lineage.
you would say the white person wasting their time even adopting this culture, because this culture is going to turn into cultivating the whole world again.
No,
So
no, but
now,
Well,
no.
drop it's like this though.
Your
You can't set
bloodline
a
is out.
precedent like that. Can I say this
It
real
wouldn't
quick,
be a
TT Bet?
tribe. Huh?
Right. You can't set a precedent like you that'll be
You
resetting the
gotta
precedent. So
gotta
basically,
mute because I can't hear.
you can't hold on, yeah, drop. Yeah, basically that'll be setting a precedent. Meaning that if a person if we start accepting people you can't deny nobody lineage is basically what I'm saying, regardless of
Right.
what culture they choose to pick up. If you start denying their lineage based on culture, then that'll set a precedent where they can start doing that to us. So it's like
Yeah.
even though they culturally doing this and doing that, and even though the white person culturally doing what we doing, by literal definition of what's actually technically true, no matter what they choose to practice, their lineage and who they are still states and can't be denied. Just like the lineage of who these white people are can't
so
be denied, right?
so
So it
color
ain't
rule
saying that we
then,
can't
right?
be. No, no, no,
So
no. It ain't
color
the
over
color.
culture.
No, no,
You
no, no,
can't
no, no,
have
no, no,
both
no, no,
sides.
no, no. Wait, drop. You missing me? I said lineage. I said nothing about culture. I said lineage. If that white person who grew up in the hood can prove somehow that somebody back in the day fucked a black person and they got some, then they connected by lineage. Then it
But
ain't just
that,
a culture conversation
but
no more.
Bobby, you gotta, but Bobby, hold there's limitations that you can put on it. Like in wire,
True.
you can't be like 1/8 and 1/16 and 132 and 164. You have to be
Right.
half
You can
blood to
also
get
do
in
that.
wire. You
Yeah.
gotta
You could do
set
half
the
blood. Right.
bylaws, right? And in wire, you have to
Which
be
is how we
half
got
blood.
the $5 Indian, because you was able to say you was like 1/10 or just like some minuscule
Right. Not in
percentage of a
wire.
Indian, right?
Hey, Betty
And that's what
kicking
we
our
saying,
ass.
drop.
She got the.
That ain't that
Hey,
ain't
look,
got nothing.
no, not what we
They ain't got
saying.
nothing to do
No,
with
hold
color though,
on,
drop.
Betty. Hey, Betty is swinging that sword because I'm asking tough questions. These ain't even easy questions. I'm trying to tie her up, and she's swinging that sword so beautiful. Shout out to Sister Betty, man.
And it's not
These
being
questions I'm
racist.
asking is like, right, I got you. Go ahead, you got it.
And it's not a point of being racist. I mean, you got to set your standards, and you have to look at what happened in the past when we let foreigners in. So you learn from your lesson. Now, you can't stop nobody from falling in love with who they fall in love with. You can't. But because Wyatt's thing is we taking care of that baby. If if say like we have a sister, right? And she's married to a a white man. She the baby and her can join, but unfortunately the white guy can't because we have the way our land was taken before. It was taken by foreigners, stolen. And we don't want that to happen. We want to make sure that you're a specific percentage, half. And the proof is your immediate mama and daddy.
That
Facts.
makes sense. Now
If
drop.
you have two Negro parents, you're a full blood. If you have um two if you have one parent who's white and one parent who's Negro, you're half blood. Okay, that's cool. We don't discriminate neither. The half blood child or member doesn't get treated no different than the full blood, treated the same. The lineage is the lineage. But we're not going to allow people to come in and take over what we established. We are all
Yeah,
tied
even if
together
they
by,
cool people, you
yeah,
can't do it because
yeah, we,
it'll set a new precedent that you can't allow.
yeah,
Drop. It'll be like this,
right.
drop. Me and you can be from the same block. Let's just say this one block me and you from drop, and we oppose each other. We hate each other. But we're both from this block by right. I was born here and you was born here. Let's say you got another a friend that happened to be white that's not from the block. But when he come to the block, everybody on the block love him. He do shit for the people on the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them type of people. I just mind my business, but I'm actually from this block. If the block set up a
Right.
rule, that only people from this block can use this pool. You have to be born on the block and from actually from this block in order to use the pool. That rule. Now, guess what? The one homie on the block love and he do shit for everybody and all that. We love him, but we can't allow you in the pool because the minute we do that, we'll be rewriting the rules and set a new precedent. And then that'll just allow. And guess what else we can't do? We can't deny Bobby from coming in the pool, even though he an asshole and don't nobody like him because that's his. He's born on this block and he from here, just like you, Drop. So even though you don't like him,
Yeah,
it's his right. So this is what we got to get to.
we fix
You
situations,
said you ain't allowed in the pool.
like
You ain't.
say like, okay, we're tied by land, all of us. And let's say um you if you die, your land goes directly to your kids. Bottom line. Now, let's say, for instance, and we thought our bylaws out very clear, and it's not a racist thing. It's just about keeping the land and being able to pass down land you can never sell. You can always live on it. Literally, you can always live on it, but you can't sell it because it belongs to the tribe as a whole. Number two, let's say we've done lots of scenarios. Let's say you were a member of the tribe, right? And you had a white wife, right? But so what? That's cool. Of course she comes off function. We don't ban people. It's just about keeping the land. And y'all have a baby, right? And something happened to you, right? That land goes to that baby. But the wife will have guardianship rights to live on that land with that baby. But as soon as that baby turned 18, the land is strictly go to the baby because the baby's 18 and can think for him or herself. Now, is the baby going to kick his mom out? Probably not. No. But the land goes to the baby. That land share, your land share will go to your baby, not her. She would have an ID
That's
that's
fire.
with her
And
guardianship. We don't do that. We
and look,
don't do,
Bessie,
yeah.
look, Bessie. Let me interrupt right there and let you give it right back to you. This is where they brought the marriage shit in at, right? It's like this: if you get married, right, it goes to the woman or the man, whoever died first out of the lineage. If you don't get married, then it goes to the next sibling and so on, and it keeps passing down to the next baby. So they gave us this marriage concept and this virgin baby out of wedlock. All that shit is so fake, but it's to help move they chess pieces. But go ahead, you got it. My bad for
Now
interrupting.
why it goes down. Now, let's say you have a scenario where you um don't have any children, right? But you have a blood lineage sibling. You have to. This is what we have. Our members do. You have to make your will so that the tribe knows that it goes to the sibling. You probably have a brother or sister that your lineage. It'll go to them. That's if a person that doesn't have kids. It goes sideways. And then that person has to keep passing it down to their child. Yep, that's the way it goes. But we really thought our bylaws out in a fair. and just way. And it's not about being racist. It's about keeping our land so we can leave stuff in the future for our children. Because
So that's where.
so many of our people die, so many of our people die, right? And they can't leave anything to their loved ones, their babies. At least you could die saying,
Understood.
well, my baby got a roof over his or her head for the rest of their life. That's the least we could do. So that's what it's all about. It's not about racism. It's not. We do not stop what people from any races from coming to any of our events or anything like that. We don't do that. We don't discriminate because when we open our home for the elderly, that's a non-discriminatory thing. It's not just for us. It's for people transitioning out of the hospital and need 24-hour care. I don't give a damn what color you are because I won't want my nobody mistreating my mom. So it's not gonna matter when you're transitioned to one of our elderly homes for 24-hour care. So we busy. So I say to motherfuckers in YouTube that always got something to say, don't worry about why. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about us. We don't owe you no explanations.
Let me ask you this, Betty, or Bobby, or whoever else up here. Philly, the only one. Philly OG stood on the square. Here go the question. Uh, y'all got kids? Do y'all got any sons? If y'all got sons, right? And they have sex with a pale face and have a baby.
All right.
Is
I didn't
that
want to say
baby?
that pale face. The babies that have
No,
blood
I
and it
just
gets me
want to
mad.
say no. I want to make it. I want to make it touching, Bethy. I know I could have said a normal name, but I wanted to touch the people. All right, cool. The son have a sex with a European, right? They have a baby, not a European, but a Caucasian. They have a baby, right? Now you're the leader of the tribe. Is the baby's mom accepted? We know the kids accepted, them grandbabies. We don't care what nobody talking about after that. It's from the seed of my son. Or vice versa, even from the seed of my daughter. Cool, we know they in, they get a pass. Do the mama or the daddy get a pass also? Or do you tell the grandkids, fuck your mama or your daddy?
I don't understand what you mean to that. I just gave you the scenario that we don't discriminate against anybody who fell in love or is married to somebody of another race. We don't mistreat people. It's just that
Alright, cool.
they're not
So
allowed to be
you saying
members
they
of
allowed in the tribe.
huh?
All right, listen.
No,
You got
they're
your
allowed to
son.
come
Hold
to
on, I
our
want you to.
functions.
I'm trying to make it personal, Bethy, because I know on a broad scale you absolutely right. I'm making it personal. Your son's wife and the kids, and you got a tribe. Is the wife allowed in the tribe if she's Caucasian?
No, it's you have to be full blood or have blood. But we have people in our
I
tribe who
love
are
it.
married. We have people in our tribe who are married to white people. And we don't discriminate against them. They get it and they understand. You know why? Because they understand our history. And we don't mistreat them. And they don't feel no type of way. And matter of fact, their attitude is fuck that. I'm worried more about my baby. And they understand the baby, yeah, it can join. I have that. And we have it like if something happened to the father, say like the mom's white, right? And dad dies. What do? Kick him off the land? No, it goes to the baby. But the baby's a minor. He can't run his house or his unit. Mom got guardianship. She stays there and makes sure that baby turn 18. And it's up to him if he wants his mom to live with him or not live with him. We don't do that. Mom raises him because that she's taking make sure her baby is has somewhere to live. That's where dad built for them and established for them, including her. She's not in the tribe, but she still is his wife. And that's our little brother's mom. So we do it right. We do it right. And we
All
hold on,
right.
you have
So
we're very
let's
serious on that,
let's
but
go.
the mother is more very happy because she knows her baby has something, a home or land for the rest of his life. Our whole purpose is just to reserve our land to keep it from being taken over by foreigners. Let me give you another scenario. Now, let you know, like I told you, you have to be half blood or full blood. Say, like, your son has a baby, all right? Say, like, you're married to a white woman, right? Which is your business. Y'all have a baby, right? The baby's half blood, right? Now, let's say the baby had a baby by a white person. The baby decided, your son grew up to be a grown man and he decided to have a baby by someone of another race. That baby's not going to be able to join the tribe because now it's not half blood anymore. It's out further. We thought out our bylaws very well.
Hey,
You
now
have to
you
be
and
half blood
Philly is
or full
the
blood
hey
because
Bethy.
that
You and
stops the
Philly.
wiping
Hold on.
out
Hey Bethy.
or the washing
Let me
out.
let me say this, Bethy. You and Philly is the first two to stand on that square, and you know what I mean. Now it becomes blood don't matter after it get watered down. You can be bled out. I hear exactly what you're saying. If you a child that was born mulatto, right? Then you have a baby by a Chinese person. Then that Chinese baby have a baby by a Mexican. Then that Mexican baby have a baby by a nigga. It's so bleeded out that
No,
you
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 can't.
you're
Well,
not
kind of
you're not us, right? You're
birth
not us.
certificates,
But not
birth certificates,
not
immediate birth certificates is what does it. Immediate birth certificates is what we go by. Immediate.
Oh, that bring me to the question I wanted to ask you because you was talking about the social security cards and all that and the proof and all that. Now I was told I don't know because, like you said, I never saw proof neither. That was interesting. But I heard every child that's born, your social security card is a number for them to have insurance on you. So if they can keep the death under the birth, they make money off of that. That's just what I heard. But anybody that want to research it, y'all can. I ain't had the time to.
Here we go
But
again.
you got it.
I'm going to read this again, but you got to mute your mic. There is a variation of the older bogus site. Let's get it. This is sad. I'll start from the top. I'm going to read it again. You asking a whole bunch of questions. You must be in bipolar mode. All right. Several internet blogs and videos make false claims that a United States birth certificate is a negotiable instrument, a document that promises payment that can be used to make purchases that will be charged to an exempt account, perhaps identified by your social security number or EIN, or request savings bond held by the government in your name and owed to you. The truth is, birth certificates cannot be used for purchases, nor can they be used to request savings bonds purportedly held by the government. Also, the exemption account is a false term. These accounts are fictitious and do not exist in the Treasury system. The common tale offered in this scam states when the United States went off the gold standard in 1933, the federal government somehow went bankrupt. With the help of the Federal Reserve Bank, the government became a corporation, sometimes called government franchise, and converted the bodies of its citizens into capital value, supposedly by trading the birth certificates of U.S. citizens on the open market and making each citizen a corporate asset, sometimes referred to as a straw man, whose value is controlled by the government. Scams vary in methods for citizens to gain control of their alleged assets, such as filing a UCC1 financial statement, activating a Treasury Direct account, or creating bonds by using the savings bond calculator. These blogs and videos promise that your birth certificate bond will be able to wipe out all your debt or help you collect monies slash securities. Some internet sites even offer to sell videos, webinars, and coaching on how to do this. Listen very clearly. No one has profited from the Treasury Department by using these tactics, but the scammers intend to profit from this story by selling their bogus wares. I'm done. So you take that for what it is. They're telling you, no, hell to the no. Ain't nobody profiting from that. And if they do,
Now that's
tell
fire.
them to show you.
Listen, right, cool. I'm with you. I'm on your side. Just always remember that. I'm just trying to teach the people. But where they put the social security card in at is by the straw man. So they slipped it in, right? Now they was talking about the birth certificate, but we talking about that number that's issued on a social
I just
security
read the
card
social
with it.
security number. It
No,
said the social
you read
security
the birth.
because the
It
social
says
security,
security. It
listen,
says security. I listen to
nope.
you heavily, Bethy. Trust me, I'm
All
not
right.
trolling. Cause I really want to know this shit. I'm not just up here like. So now, how they slip the social security in is with the straw man, cause that number makes you a straw man. Now that social security number is something different if you abide by it. So once you bow to the birth certificate, cool. But when you bow to that number, that's like an inmate number in jail. Once you bow down to, that's why everything you try to buy, they want your social. They only want the last four now. They don't even need the whole social no more.
Okay, I
But
got
now
you.
you got it, Bethy. My bad. I did
No.
start
I'm going to
ranting.
share screen again so people can clearly see that they said you're not getting shit even with Social Security. Here it is. Again, there is no monetary, they're telling you the reality. There is no monetary value to a birth certificate or Social Security number or EIN number. Right there. I'm done. There's
I
no
wouldn't have said
monetary value.
nothing, but you didn't read that part, Bethy. You just said security, so I didn't know it
No,
said
I
that.
did
But
read
no,
the
if you would have
reality.
read it, no, if you would
That
have read the INS and all that, I wouldn't have said nothing. I'm not trolling you, Bethy.
okay.
Trust me.
There
If
is
you would
no
have read
monetary.
that,
I'll
I would
read it
have
again.
understood it.
I read this for the whole chat room earlier, but I'll read it again. The reality. There is no
Oh,
monetary
my bad.
value
I wasn't here. My fault. You got
to
it.
a
Go
birth
ahead. My
certificate.
bad.
There is no monetary value to a birth certificate or a social security number, EIN number, and treasury accounts. Direct accounts must be funded by the owner. I'm done. Please
Yeah,
be
you five
advised
and up.
that trying to defraud the government by claiming rights to bogus securities is a violation of federal law and Justice Department and has prosecuted these crimes. And tomorrow I'm gonna go over the crimes that they prosecuted. I'm gonna pull them bitches up. Federal criminal convictions have occurred in several cases, and I'm gonna read them tomorrow. I don't feel like reading them today. Did I
Yeah,
share
Bethy
that?
five and up, man. No,
I'm not,
salute
and
to you, Bethy.
I'm
You
sharing it
five
in
and
the
up.
chat now. There might be some grand wizard out here in the community that can say, "Oh, nope, that's not true. I got my money. I got my check. I get it every month, and all my bills are paid. Here's my proof." When they do that shit, I'm gonna do it. But until then, the government said there's been scams and frauds, and there's been cases, and it's a federal crime. And I'm gonna look them bitches up tomorrow and read them. So you can't say that nobody in YouTube community did not warn your ass when you do it. All I'm saying is good luck. I don't fuck with this government like that. That's why I get professional businesses to handle my tribal business. I don't fuck with the government on no bogus bullshit. I let the professionals that are that have a great reputation with the IRS and the federal government handle my shit. I don't got time for no bullshit, and I don't fuck with people like that. None. So motherfuckers out here making money off of people doing that shit. May the good force be with them, because yeah, don't come to me with that. Don't even. My tribe members, our tribe members and brothers and sisters, we think collectively and we vote, and nobody in there is interested in that bullshit. None. We not. Nope.
I just salute you for you passed the five fingers of death. You know how many people I asked them same questions to that is like 2 and 3 on the questions. You went 5-0 on the five fingers of death. I salute you. And I'm gonna ask the same questions to somebody else. If they don't say the same thing you said, Jesus Christ. But
All I'm
salute
saying
to you,
is,
Betty.
when somebody come to you with that bullshit, trying to get you to give them some money, ask them these four fucking questions. Did you fully complete this process? If they don't get, if they say that answer should be yes. Are you debt free from this process? That answer should be yes. Are you receiving money in your trust account? That answer should be yes. And the last one, ask them to provide you with proof. If they can't provide you with proof, you need to walk away. Tell them motherfuckers to get to stepping. Most of them
All
can't
right,
get past step one. I guarantee you. And they damn sure
all right,
ain't gonna be able to show you step four.
all right, cool. Now you done went to the next level. You just passed the next level. Here go the next question. Is you familiar with a mixing?
Nope. Unless you're using a
All right,
different
now
choice
so
word. What is that?
no,
It
it's
could
called
be.
it. No, I'm about to tell you what it is. A mixing was before Africa and America was and South America was all that was named, right? It was called a mix, and it was from South Asia, North America, South America. This predate America. You just gotta look the maps up. It was called a mixing, right? Everybody uh basically used the channels to filter in to the aboriginals right now. Cool. As you got to understand, we wasn't fighting nobody. They was fighting for our land. They was fighting each other. We didn't understand it. We were invaded right now. Cool. When you look up a mix and you will understand more is not even a person or people. That's why they say Moorish. More is a land, right? More is the land from all these people that hit the seas. Moors is the pirates of the seas, right? So they used the black Moors to infiltrate the niggas that already was in this little sector, the United States, not North America, just the United States, right? Everybody invaded. To this day, I mean, history always
I
repeat itself.
I can
You got
personally
it.
can't I Sir Drop, I cannot personally comment on the Moors. And that's one of the things that I discussed that I would not turn my nose up to, because I need to be more educated, because there's so many mixed stories. And um A1 is, been doing a lot of teaching. So I watch his channel all the time. And I, instead of turning my nose up, I'm I want to learn. Just like with Top Cats, he teaches about the Black Europeans. I'm not turning my nose up no more to anything that I'm not educated on. Because the only reason why I turn my nose up about Moors and about Black European is because I'm not educated on it. I have not studied it or researched it. So I'm, taking my time and gonna learn from them. I know Top Cats have a BCU university. I've never gone, and I'm just gonna go so I can learn, because I don't know. So I can't even give no smoke on neither one of them. I'm keeping it very real, and I do want to know. I'm interested in both Moors and
Look up.
um Black Europeans. I'm gonna learn.
Look up the Maroon tribe, right? When you look up the Maroon tribe, you'll understand them as them, they were infiltrated by the Moors. It's really the Moor tribe, right? The tribe was really the Roonies. Never mind that part, but cool. We ain't gonna get that deep into it. Here's what I'm saying. When we got invaded by all these cultures, that's where we lost our identity because not you, you gotta understand. You got people coming from Africa. They called it a slave trade. We know niggas been coming from Africa way before slave trade. Nigga, this wasn't nothing new. But when they came here, they saw us. Right? Cool. Now that they saw us. Now they feel like they came here long enough to say we from there. That's just not true because we still solid on us being here. This where culture come in at, right? So when you understand when they change a mixing, when they change the name of a mixing pot, that's what it really means. And you understand more mean land, and the land was a mixing, and the people that set seed from a mixing North America, South America, and the Asiatic black man. Oh my greatness. All right, now cool. They all invaded the United States where the aboriginal people from that land was at. There's no way we can compete when you got how many people coming to war, and we just really like y'all. We ain't even knowing it's a war going on. So now you
Well,
got these
I'm
Africans
not.
coming over here.
I. I'm
My bad.
sorry, but
You
I
got
just
it.
don't. I don't. I don't buy the 1619 project shit because only because this is a 1650 map of Indian tribes and linguistics. All right, these are the languages that were spoke in 1650. All right, on the land, and it tells you. I wish I could make it bigger, but it is out there. It's a 1650 map of this whole all of the North American landmass, at least the United States. And these are all the Indian tribes and the languages that they spoke based on color code. So this is the shit that was going on in 1650 here in these United States or whatever you want to come. They weren't even United States in 1650. The colonies hadn't even been established. Okay? So if you got all these Indians running around in here, where's the Africans? That's all I'm going to say. We were speaking these languages in 1650.
All right. Now if you
I don't
look
see the
up a
one language
mixing,
up there. There's not one language
listen right
in
quick.
16. Wait a minute, bro. You got to mute your mic, bro. Your background is loud. This is 1650. This is the languages that were spoken throughout our landmass here in 1650. There's not one. There's nothing up there showing English language. Nothing. It's all Indian linguistics. So our people were here then. 1619, that was what? 40 years. Let me see. No, not even 40. 1690. Yeah, about 30, 30 years uh had done passed. All right. And we're in 1650. It's 1619 is supposed to have been the slave trade, right? Well, all these damn Africans come over here, right? Okay. So you got 1619. We got 1650 map. Did the Africans start speaking Indian languages? Because that's why I say it's some bullshit. We was here the whole time, and this was us. I'm done. I'm done.
No,
Fire.
I said
I'm
it.
done.
I
And
say the same
that
thing. We
map,
was here.
that map fucks up everything.
Listen.
Everything of the
Now here's
16.
what you gotta type in.
I'm saying,
Here's what
hold
you
up,
gotta
bro.
type in.
Bro, hold up. That map fucks up everything about Africa slave shit. Because 20 years later, that's the 1650 map, showing you where they was, where our ancestors was on this land. It's done. Why do we have a 1650 map? Everything was in Indian. That's our land. I'm like even really done with the Pan Africanism is dead. So now you're telling me African and Indians was running around here. They the Africans came in 1619 and it was just Africans and Indians running around here. Nobody else, just African and Indians. Well, who was the Indians? It's some bullshit. That was
No,
us.
I'm right with you, Betty. But what I'm saying is, no, not just Africans
Oh
and
shit,
Indians. I'm
really though.
saying, I was saying it's a great invasion. I'm saying all them people, them Chinese, everybody got to running around at the same time fighting each other. And they thought we was fighting. They was fighting each other to conquer our land, and we didn't really know it. We thought people came in peace. So when they say like these Europeans came over, they did, but they don't tell you about the Genghis Khan. They don't tell you about the conquistadors. They don't tell you about all these other. It always been warfare, but they want to act like it was just us against white people, and it was no.
Yeah, it
This
wasn't.
shit got conquered. This shit got conquered to this day. I mean, you
Hey,
go
drop.
outside right now, you see all these motherfuckers. Go ahead, Philly.
It was us against the corporation. The corporation came in and took and implemented their laws, what Sister Betty was talking about. You know, and basically killed us on paper and through the
Exactly.
miseducation system
Facts.
and politics, tricks.
Facts. Trickery.
Y'all got it.
But the only way they were able to do that was by the help of our own people, which who fought on the side of the Union. A lot of our people fought on the side of the
The
Union.
Moors. It
I'm
was
not
the
gonna say that because
Moors.
I'm not gonna say that because I'm not
I'm
educated
telling
on
you
that.
how.
I'm not gonna
I
yeah.
can educate you,
I have
Dan.
to
Let
get
me
these
talk. I ain't
I
just
have to get people
I ain't no dumb nigga, man.
who
Trust me, Betty.
I'm not calling you dumb, but I'm really
Let me
not.
tell
But
you, Dan,
I
how is the Moors. Let me tell you how, and then you
I
can
wish
say
A1 was there because
who.
I can't even argue with you on it because I'm not educated. I'm
I'm not
literally
arguing with you. I'm trying to
oh
give you a gem right quick. No, I'm not.
okay.
I'm on your side, Betty. I'm just, keeping this stuff going. Now, listen, the Moors is the pirates at sea. Them are the ones that came over that look like us. All right. This is why I want you to look up a mixin. Amixin, right? You're going to understand this is before America and Africa, right? Once you understand America and Africa and you change the F and the M and they say the same thing, we understand that's when it started getting colonized. It wasn't the 13 colonies. They was trying to colonize the continents with religion, but never mind that part. Just look up a mixing before America. You're gonna see that it after a mixing, it was Ethiopia, and then they made America and Africa and they been tied in together. So they gave us this corny ass lie about the West African slave trade when they was trading through that goddamn. It's a straight shot from West Africa to the United States. It's the easiest sale in the world, right? And they was trading way before people. Now you gotta understand the black slaves is African. Not us. We even own some of them son of a. All right, never mind though. Cool. Now go ahead, my bad. I went into a rant, man. You got it, Beth.
Yeah, and you never talked about the white Slavs that they brought here to America.
Yeah, black slave is a misnomer. To be a slave is to say you're Slavic. So there never was a black slave. That was just some shit that they threw out there. You know what I'm saying? Black is dead and slave is
Mm.
Slav. We were never in none of them statuses. You got to either classify us as prisoners of war or have us classify ourselves. Other than that, being letting people classify us is what caused all this bullshit to begin with. And as far as the Moors go, that's just you know what I mean. Another trick bag to get people to kind of point the finger at somebody who not yourself. Sister Betty just said it perfect. It was our own people deceiving us. We ain't gotta look like we wanna when we say our own people deceiving us, a motherfucker wanna try to put another name on them or act like it's somebody that ain't attached to us. It's niggas in your family and niggas in your hood right now that'll get over on you. We gotta make this shit real common sense reality to understand what went on is that it was folks within our own so-called tribes and camps that got on some flip-floppy shit, just like in the gang when you go from a blood to a crip and got to giving up information. It's real Judas ass niggas. Y'all got it.
I'm not educated, so I don't speak on specific things that I'm not educated. Now, did I do a lot of reading about Moors? Yes, I did, but I don't know all of it. I'm sticking to what I know.
Hey,
And
what's
all I know
crazy
is,
about
hey, Drop.
Morris?
All I know is I'm not a Moor.
Right.
Y'all got it.
I know
Yeah.
that I know that based on my ancestry that I'm not, but I don't have all the answers. I don't.
All right, now cool.
Just
Now
like
when you
I
find
don't have
out,
all the answers about black Europeans. I don't have all the answers.
all right,
You're
now
gonna have to
cool. When
talk
you
to Top
find out,
Cats and A1.
all right, cool. All right, sir. Listen, bro. I don't know why y'all be doubting it. I be chopping heads off. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. When you find out, when you find out, Latin America and you understand Latin English, and then you understand more mean land, right? And you understand that's why it's Moorish, not Moor. When you understand Moor mean land, and then you see the land of the Amixen, which is the first Moors, and it's from Asia, North America, and South America. That's why everybody can claim it because it's a broad statement.
I thought
It's not
mooring
a
had everything to do with water. Drop. Explain how mooring is
no.
land. I ain't trying to. Yeah, because
All
you know
right,
when you
cool. Just,
yeah
just, just.
Moors,
I don't gotta explain
Morons.
it because you code. Hey, you code on that. You code on that computer. Type in Latin
I'm
meaning
driving.
of
I'm
Moors.
driving right now.
Hold on, hold on,
No,
hold
I
on, hold
know.
on. Anybody
I
can
know
do
that
this.
English.
You ain't gotta
No,
do
I
it.
know that.
All right,
No,
cool.
I know that
You
English
ain't
is
gotta do it.
Latin. Okay, I
But
know that
we
English is Moorish
predating it.
Latin.
We predating it though. We predating it. We in the mix now. We ain't even in
No,
America in
drop
Africa.
you drop. I asked a specific. I just wanted to say from my what I know about mooring. And Moors had everything to do with maritime laws and shit to do with the sea. You said it had something to do with the land. That's what you know what I'm saying.
Right,
Like
Yeah.
pirates at
it
the
mean
From
sea.
my
land.
You right.
understanding,
No, hold
I'm
on,
with
hold on,
Bobby.
hold on, hold
Moors
on,
is
Philly.
a
Hold on,
part of
Philly.
the
Hold on,
ship.
Philly.
It's a
Cause
part
y'all
of the
not.
ship.
Hold on, hold on. But y'all ain't hear me say the pirates of the sea. I guess y'all didn't hear it. But I'm predating. Listen, bro. Listen to me one more time. God damn it. All right, cool. These lands set out to sea and invaded this particular place where they found the Aboriginals at. And there's so many different races of the pirates of the sea, of the Moors. Moor mean land and Latin. Just look it up. I'm tired of explaining that part. Guess what it mean? When they sent them motherfuckers off the thought they was gonna fall off the edge of the earth, that's that's exactly that's exactly where you get the Moorish people, the people that set out to sea. They were set out to sea just like Christopher Columbus fake story. All the stories they set out to sea. Now they the pirates of the sea, and that's where you get the Moorish, not the Moor. The Moor is the land. The people from the land is the ish. All right, now cool. Now y'all rocking with me, right? Some, you know what? Y'all got it.
Wait a minute. How do you start to explain the drop? You do that a lot, man. Like you get in the middle of an explanation, then you say y'all got nobody was cutting you off, brother. That's kind
I
of
had to
disingenuous
stop
because
because
I feel like you
the
get to
ancestors
nah.
quit talking. I really didn't know what
What?
to say after that. The
But you
ancestors was
said
like,
you
and
wait,
they
wait, wait,
left.
wait. You said you
They
we
left.
dealing with research though. Drop. We dealing with research
I
though,
ain't
my nigga.
researched
Like,
that. I didn't research that.
well, how
I
can you? How
listen
do
to
you know it?
people.
How do you know? Who did you
How
listen?
do I
What
know
if you
what?
listen to? Wait, wait. If you didn't
I
research
listen
it
to
and you
you,
listen
bro.
to
Bro, I
what?
listen to
Wait,
you.
bro.
I listen to Bethy. I listen to everything in the
Uh,
world. Then I look it up. And I'll be like,
Gotcha.
damn. And then it opens another rabbit hole. Now I'm on a whole nother playing field of some one of y'all said. Now I'm in a whole different bag though that has nothing to do with what you said, but what you said took me in this rabbit hole. Now that's where it brings me to the mixing. What was before America? That's what I had to learn. All right, cool. I found the mixing was before America. What was the mixing? This is before the continents, for Christ's sakes. Just look it up. All right, now cool. Once I see it was the Asiatic black man, Asia, North America and South America, all right, cool. And then everybody flooded to Las Vegas. Not Las Vegas, but the United States. I see it today. I'm putting it in common sense. I see it today, the borders getting flooded with everything. So I can imagine back then before there was borders. So cool, everybody started invading our shit. And they lied to us and said it was us against the white man. They're not gonna give you the documents that everybody was over here fighting and the
White
paying
man, it
mighty
was us
and
against the white man, bro. The white man was the
it was
status. He
us.
wasn't never. Yeah,
It was
no,
everybody against
it's us
everybody,
against.
bro.
Well, no, when
Democrat,
hold on.
Republican. Them white boys was killing their own fucking daddies over that war, bro. It was two sides that was one going against the system, one fighting
No,
for it.
drop.
That's what the
I'm
war.
being technical. I'm being technical to what white is. So when they say the white man invaded, that was a colorable law. That was black codes. That was status. That was putting you under status. So right now, today, people from the Middle East, which is Northern Africa, Arabs, Ethiopians, some Somalians, a lot of countries from so-called Latin America, people from South Africa, even dark-skinned people. When they come here, they classify themselves as white. It's on their driver's license. It's on their paperwork. It's a status. The niggas blacker than me classifying themselves as white. So when we say the white people came and did this, we like, come on now, we ain't in no third grade crayon box. I don't see actual white and black people walking around. We talking about statuses. I don't know. Did my mic go out? Was that too much? Not enough? What's going on?
Nope,
Man,
it's not too
we still
much.
here, Bobby. It got quiet.
Uh,
Much go ahead,
No, but
y'all
now
got it.
A1 is here because now Sir Job could ask him those questions that I could not answer. Sir Drop. Hello?
That was a mic drop. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie
it
to
was a
you.
mic drop.
So
I've heard of that. But now your question about the admixing in the maroon. Somebody here qualified to answer your question. A1 is here. If you could ask him, because I hate, a question to be asked and I can't answer all the questions. So you could ask
I can
A1.
go deeper. I can go
All right,
way deeper with A1.
go.
A1. What about the other side of Hawaii and the Mu? That this is before the Moor. This is we talking about the other side of Hawaii sinking. Let me
So you
ask you
talking about
about that.
the mythological land of Mu, right?
He
It
was
ain't
talking to A1.
mythological.
Brother man, he was talking to A1. Peace,
Yeah,
y'all.
I heard who he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? I was just wanted to get some clarity, man.
Oh
We
no doubt,
talking
no doubt.
about if we up here talking about a myth, then cool. I just
Nah, that's
wanna
not a myth. That's only a
set
myth.
it off.
That's it's
Set
not a myth,
I just
brother.
wanted to set the foundation of we're going off into mythos and fantasy now. That's all.
It's
Ooh,
not
they ain't
mythos.
gonna let
It's
that
not
gentleman. Go ahead. Go ahead, A1.
listen, it's not mythos, it's not fantasies. It's just what you allow yourself to for your mind to take in, bro. You got
No,
real
I'm
people
saying
talking
this.
about
Yeah, I know it's people who talk about it. Niggas talk about Spider-Man and Star Wars too. What I'm just saying, when it pertains to me, I like to deal with concrete facts. And anytime I challenge people on these mythological
No, you
lands,
can see this
concepts,
shit
hold on,
underwater, bro. No,
anytime I
ain't gonna
any
hold on. You
brother,
can see this shit underwater right now, bro. You
wait.
gotta
When
look
you
it
show
up
me
first, Bobby.
Okay, listen to me. If I go off the coast of America and what's called the Caribbeans, it's things on the water. If I go off the coast of Japan, it's things on the water. When
Now
you
you know what
start
you
to
know
say
what,
that
fam.
shit,
You know what,
wait.
Bobby.
When you
I
start to say,
you,
all right, okay,
hold
all
on,
right,
hold on. You taking it
all right.
somewhere else because he was asking me a question. You changing the whole narrative. So drop. Go back to what you were saying, bro. Cause
And real
you
quick,
went to
I
the myth
knew.
conversation. Yeah. Peace,
No,
peace,
I
peace. I'm
got you,
salute.
No,
brother.
that's what I'm saying. No,
Hey, hey, hey,
y'all said
Nah,
Bobby,
you
y'all
I'm
right.
finna
with
talk
you.
about real things.
Yo, bro. Let him let us have our
Yeah.
build on. You can
Hey,
talk
real
about
quick,
whatever you
Bobby,
want to
I'm
talk
with
about.
you. Cause you got some niggas that think that
The
they
fuck
came
y'all
from
trying to tie
Atlantis.
mythology in
I
with real,
got you.
right, Atlantis and all? You feel me? Like I'm saying, at this point in
Fam, you
time,
don't
y'all
run
that's
nothing up
listening,
here.
we're
You
finna
don't
start
run nothing
tying
up here to
real
tell
things in.
nobody nothing. You don't run
All
No,
nothing
I'm
right,
up
not
here
cool,
telling
around
you.
Bobby.
here
Hey,
I'm
to
not
tell
trying to tell you
hey,
anybody
nothing,
now what he
anything.
A1.
saying? Hey,
Just
what he
I'm
talking.
not
telling you,
trying to.
Bobby,
I'm
is
not
I'm
trying to
Oh,
talking
tell
to
you
him,
nothing.
bro. You
bro,
was not
you
in the
don't come up here.
conversation.
You don't come up
Wait,
here.
wait, wait,
If
wait,
you
No,
wait,
don't
wait,
want to
bro,
be
you're
wait,
part
wait,
not
of
in the
this
wait.
conversation.
conversation,
You're
This
not
a
in the
panel.
conversation,
This a
Bobby. I'm
wait, wait,
asking
wait.
again.
This is hey,
It's
drop.
a
Check this out.
panel,
This
but
a
I'm
panel
asking
with
you the
5 people.
question. But I'm asking you the
Yeah,
question.
but the
You
thing about it,
answered his
you're not asking
question.
him.
bro. You just came in here and just took over the whole bill. The man asked me a question. I don't care what you think is a myth. You build on that when he get done. Let me. And I ain't trying to be rude, but what you just did was rude. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I don't disrespect none of y'all on the panel. Like what you just did was rude. The man asked me a question and you went somewhere else with the shit. Like you know what
Well,
I'm
nigga,
saying? Go ahead.
answer the
All right,
question.
cool.
Stop talking
I'm not.
because at this
All
I'm
point in
right,
not.
time,
cool.
Man, you
niggas
think
like to
All right,
just
cool. Don't even worry
bloviate
about it.
about.
right? Man, you had that. Man, you had a conversation before, bro. Keep it respectful if you gonna talk to me, bro.
Okay. Sir
Man, just
Drop.
say what you got to say.
Sir Drop. And ask A1 the question you asked me about the Maru, the mixing, or
All
whatever you
right.
was talking about.
All right, cool. No, all right, cool.
And you
Dang the
said
question
that the
I asked him.
Moors,
No, I'm
you
about to ask him. No, I'm about to ask him the question. I know what you're saying, Bethy. I got you. I'm locked in. All right, now, cool. What about the Maroons and the Moors? I don't know. That wasn't the question, Bethy.
The
Nigga,
maroons
the
I
and the
went
question was
deeper
the
Moors.
with
Moors
it.
came over here and caused this shit. Don't tap dance because this nigga
That
a Moor.
wasn't
You
it.
said the Moors did this.
No,
Sister Betty,
yeah,
he said the
you
Moors
did,
caused
no,
you
all of this.
did, yeah,
You know what
you
the
that
did,
fuck
wasn't
going on right now? Now you
you
tap
did.
dancing because of a nigga up here
man,
claiming
bitch,
some
nigga. That
fake
ain't
ass
what I
mythology.
said.
Y'all niggas
Hold up,
weak,
hold up,
man.
hold
Hold
up,
Hey,
Y'all
hold
niggas
up,
on,
hold
weak.
hold
on, Bobby. I
on.
got
hold
you.
up.
Hold on, everybody.
Okay,
I think
okay.
his question was about a mixing or some weird shit like that.
No, my
Hey,
question wasn't about
big
the
dog Philly,
mixing.
did
Hold
that
on,
man
man.
not
Shut
sit up
your
here and
bitch
say that
ass
the
up
Moors
and
caused
listen.
this shit? You
Hold
said the
on.
Moors
Yeah,
caused this. Nah, he
yeah.
said.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he said the Moors caused. You did. That's what I couldn't answer. He said the
Hey,
Moors came
quit
over,
muting the thing.
but that's me muting
And let
it.
me
So
say the
you can ask
question.
the question so y'all won't argue.
Right,
So
let
you
me tell y'all the question. I went into the sinking of Hawaii and moved. And then Bobby came in and said,
The
we're
nigga
talking
want to
about
talk about a myth.
mythological land.
Yeah,
Man,
cause you
hold
want to
on,
sit,
bro.
you want to throw this nigga a
Wait. But
softball.
I wasn't talking
wait.
to you, though. Hold on, I wasn't talking to Bobby, though. I was
Nigga, when
talking
you
to
talk to Sister Betty,
8 months.
you said the Moors did it. When a Moor came
Bro,
up here, you tap
bro, we
dance,
ain't
nigga.
gonna keep lying on drop,
Goofy.
bro. That's one thing we ain't gonna do,
Hey,
bro. All right, now cool. Now
drop.
that
Hey,
Hey, drop.
Oh
Hey, drop. Ask
God.
that nigga did the Moors cause all this. Ask him did the
okay.
Moors cause the destruction.
Okay,
hey, I
Sergio.
said the Moors come from Asia,
He
North
wanna
America, and
let
South
me answer the
America.
question.
All
Hey,
right.
big
All
So
dog
right.
drop.
Philly. That ain't what he
So
said.
drop. Let me
TT
answer the
Betty. That's
question.
not what he said.
No,
And
He
he
said the
said.
nigga,
Moors
this
No,
caused
is
he
this.
the
didn't. He
United
didn't.
States.
Bro.
He said,
Fuck out of here, nigga.
but
That's
Sergio,
exactly what I said.
you was explaining to me, Sergio, you was explaining to me something about the Moors did this and did that and was the cost. And I couldn't answer the question. I can't even remember, but I have to rewind the tape and
And
I'll
here's
come up
what
with
I
that.
said, A1. Here's what I said, A1. I said before America was called America and before Africa was called Africa, this shit was called a mixing, right? Now the Moors meant land in Latin. You can look this shit up. And then it means free white man in a black law dictionary. All right, cool. This how you get the Moors, the pirates of the sea. Cool. They invaded where? They invaded us. When they encountered us, Now we letting them in, this, that, and the third. As they
You
as
saying,
they
hold on. Let me
try
stop
to.
you right there. Let me stop you right there. Look, listen, brother. I know what people told you or what other more said, but that's not true at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? The term more come from the term more rule. Come from I'm a rule, more rule. That's my studies. I don't give a fuck what no other more say. You can bring
All right,
whoever.
and that's
So
why
it
I
come
Listen,
from
went
my
deeper
the
with
original
you.
Tupac.
Hold on, Bobby. That's why I went deeper with it and said,
so
move.
the
All right,
term
now
more
now you
rule.
gotta bring move in. You
Now,
you
but
gotta
check this
talk
out.
about move.
Nah, but the only reason why, listen, understand this, right? Mu, when you deal with Mu, the goddess of Mu was Amaru, right? The goddess of Mu was Amaru, right? The goddess of America is Amaru. You find Amaru in Peru. You find the Sumerians in Lemuria. When you really look into the whole history of it, they got language, they got glyphs, and they compare them glyphs to Lemuria, to the Mayans, and to the Egyptians. And this
What we doing right
identical,
now? Lemuria, Atlantis, and Mu. Mythos.
fam. I don't. Hey, listen, my dude. If you don't want to hear, get the fuck off the panel, nigga. The fuck out of here. You talk too
I'm
much, bro.
challenging it,
No,
nigga.
no, no.
I'm
You ain't
challenging you.
challenging. Okay,
You ain't
you
proving
challenge.
nothing. You just talking right now about
You
mythos. Go
absolute,
ahead, my
and
nigga.
I ain't gonna prove nothing to you, fam. You do your own
You
research.
can't prove it. You can't prove
Okay,
a fake. You can't
you
prove a
do
myth.
your own
A myth
research
can't be
and look it
proven,
up.
my nigga.
Okay,
You know, you type.
I'm
Hey,
not here
check
to
this
prove
out,
nothing
A1.
to you.
The reason why you type because you coming with this fake ass Moore shit, and I
I'm
stepped
tight.
on your neck a long time ago, my nigga. Stand down, shorty. You a little kid to me. You're not a grown up. You a nigga that still believe in myths, fantasies. Who
Fam.
you talking to right
Hey,
now, bro?
listen,
You a child, nigga.
my dude. The last time, man, you talk, I will smack the shit out of you, nigga. You don't know me, nigga.
And you will die that
I will
day.
smack
That'll
you.
be the end of you.
Hey,
I'm not
fam,
gonna fight you, shorty. You gonna
whatever
die.
you got, I got the same shit, nigga. You ain't saying
Nah,
nothing, nigga.
you'll get spit
Yo,
on, nigga.
hey,
You ain't
listen,
got
my dude.
nothing. You're
I
a
will
weirdo,
beat
my
your
nigga.
I don't
ass,
want
nigga.
y'all
I
to
will
fight.
beat your
Okay.
ass,
All
nigga. I
right, you got
promise
Let's
it.
you. I
Have a
will
good
beat
one.
your ass like a child,
I don't
nigga. You
want y'all
bitch
to
ass
fight.
nigga.
You're a weirdo.
Come up here.
You're a
You a
weirdo.
fag.
Go
You
ahead,
a
man.
fag.
That's
You a
all
fag,
niggas want to
nigga.
do is talk
You's a
swag
fag.
and this.
You's a
Ain't you the
fag,
nigga that was
nigga.
locked up?
You's a
Once you locked
fag,
up,
nigga.
nigga.
You's a
Once you
fag,
locked up.
nigga. You's a
Once you locked
fag,
Oh.
up.
nigga.
Once you locked up,
Okay.
weirdo.
Okay. Let's
That's what
breathe.
you did in
I
jail,
I
weirdo.
I just want the question for Surdrap to be answered.
Niggas
I'm
mad
not
about a
I
myth, TT
I
Bentley. Fuck all
I
that. These grown men
Nigga,
mad
I'm
because I'm
mad because
challenging a
your
myth.
ass. Listen,
It's a
my
grown
yeah,
dude,
but
bitch,
you
I don't
could
nigga.
like.
you could
It's a
go
I don't
grown
like
after.
your
weirdo.
faggot ass.
Okay,
I
you
don't
could
like
go.
your faggot ass. And like I said,
Nigga, you like them niggas you was
you know
locked
what?
up with.
Real time.
You like the
Fam,
faggot you
fam,
was
fam,
locked up
fam.
with,
Hey,
weirdo.
Good luck,
Hey, fam.
Becky.
In real
Oh,
time, I will
You
break
like
your
the
God bless
faggot you
you.
motherfucking
was
head.
locked up
I will
with.
break your
Weird
I
ass
promise you.
New York
I
nigga, nigga.
promise you.
I
Yeah, I
spit in
know.
your face, nigga.
Listen, my dude, and I will
You
smack
got
the
Fuck
to
you
mute
talking
teeth out
all
about,
your
of
nigga.
mouth.
this
You a
I will
stuff.
smack
weirdo.
the teeth out your
But
You was
mouth,
a
you
fucking
fucking bitch.
weirdo coming up here with talking about Lemuria and Atlantis, trying to.
okay. A1, explain
Hey,
the
this bitch
story to
ass nigga.
Surdrap.
Hey, look,
Oh,
it's all good. It's all good. Any panel I'm on, I'm gonna make sure your bitch ass don't be up there. So you can go on
Nigga,
chief
I don't want
panel.
to chill
You go,
around you, nigga. You
nigga. You
motherfucking
absolutely
weirdo,
right, nigga. You right,
mythology
you
ass
bitch
nigga.
ass
You
nigga.
believe in a
And you's
myth,
a
nigga.
clown.
You sitting up
You's
here
a
oh,
talking
clown.
about
You's a
Lemuria.
clown,
Your
nigga.
ass was
You's a
locked up
clown.
for 20 years
You's a
and read
clown,
books. You
nigga.
destroyed the
You don't know
community,
nothing
got locked
about
up.
me.
Now you know about Lemuria. My nigga Sir Drive. Why you had that nigga talk about them fantasies up here?
Shut the fuck up.
That nigga having a jailhouse
Y'all niggas
memory,
tripping,
nigga.
man. Y'all
Bitch
gotta
ass nigga.
chill, man. Just
You's a
chill.
bitch
Let's
ass
let's
nigga.
just rock
That
out
nigga.
one.
And we are not Africans. We are not African. Are you an African, baby? I'm not no African. Nigga, you a lying motherfucker. Nigga talking about we African. You African, nigga. I ain't African.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But not a brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations: New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago. Even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a
Hey,
continent?
here's the truth. You's a fucking African, nigga.
Most people that wouldn't even claim you as one of them, as a purebred daughter or son of them. Your heritage is right here now, no matter what you call yourself or what you say. And a lot of people died to make it that way. There are some.
So,
Hey, TT
A1,
Betsy,
you can,
did your
huh?
granny tell you? Did your granny ever tell you about the Aboriginals from Lemuria, and Atlantis?
Hey, sister Betty, you asked me to come up
Fuck,
here.
did them
This
I
niggas
nigga
wear
right
did
here,
feathers?
because
real
I
talk.
wanted you to
You
answer.
fool.
Because
You
I wanted
fool,
you to
nigga.
answer Sir
You
Drop's
fool. Nah,
question.
you know what? I don't even want to be up here with this bitch ass nigga.
Get your
Period.
weirdo ass
Like,
on
I'm
then
out of
somewhere,
here.
nigga.
Yeah, you
Okay,
Fuck
right.
on then,
maybe
nigga.
Absolutely right.
another,
Fucking
maybe,
weirdo. Nigga
maybe
want to come
another,
up talk about
may-
fantasy and we try.
maybe
Hey,
another,
I
maybe
answer it,
another
bro.
time.
I answer it. Hey, hey,
Maybe
That's
one,
what
another
I
spooky.
answer
That's
time.
it.
what spooky niggas do
Hey,
right there. Yeah,
no, it's
don't
cool.
have me
All
riding
right,
Hey,
on
all
man,
right.
spooky ass niggas.
just mute Bobby, bro.
I really want
Now
to
here's
hold up,
here's
hold
what
up,
I'm
hold up.
explaining.
Please hold up, please. Damn.
Yeah, got
I
you.
wanted him. I really called him so he could answer Sir Job's question because I felt bad because I
Man,
could
Sir
not
Job
answer.
played. Sir
Wait,
Job
wait,
played.
wait.
He ain't even asked the man a real question.
Hold up, Bobby,
Y'all would.
please.
You won't
I
even let
asked
him answer.
A1 to come on here so he could answer Sir Job's question because I couldn't answer it. I really couldn't. I don't know history about the Moors in that manner. Okay.
Well,
So I
TT, I
called him to
do. I
ask
could have
him.
answered that question. That nigga
Yeah,
ain't
but
man. If that nigga getting up here talking about
Man, no, the
mutant,
fuck
I,
hold
you
on, wait a
can't
minute.
answer it.
Wait a
all
minute.
right.
Hold on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
All
Because
right.
for the simple fact that somebody claimed to be a Moor and they done did all this research that don't nobody know. The nigga try to tie
But
a Maru
Oh,
goddess
yeah,
man.
from Lemuria.
You're
Nigga,
yeah,
you try
but
to take
retarded,
a.
Bobby,
bro.
You try to take a. At
Bobby,
this
You're
point, if
retarded,
we're
bro.
taking mythology, at this point, if we're taking
Bro,
mythology and
you're
trying to tie it
retarded,
into
bro.
real life, bro, we
You
might as
gotta
well
look
be
it up
taking the
first,
Bible
bro.
and then, bro,
all
listen,
right.
Hey, man.
bro,
Hey, Google
you
this
might as well
shit,
believe
you dumb
Bible stories,
person.
I'm back.
bro. I
Bro,
know what
Google
Mu and
this shit, you
Lemuria and
dumb
Atlantis
person.
is. I know what Mu
Bitch, I
and
said a
Lemuria and
vixen.
Atlantis
I
is.
said
It's
a
not
vixen,
real,
bro.
brother. Oh my
Bro,
Can
I
God,
said
bro.
a
can I speak
vixen.
one time, you
I said
guys?
a.
Yeah, because
You got it, bro.
he was driving anyway, and he's back. All right. I want A1 to be able to come on the piano and explain to Sir Drop because I can't answer those questions. And I said a truth that I would not speak negatively about Moors. I'm not educated on Moors and Black Europeans,
I put that
and
nigga
I'm
Bobby in
gonna
the back
learn.
while I'm on the panel. Could you
Okay,
please put him in
Bobby,
the back?
Listen to that right
Bobby,
there,
Please,
TT
please,
Bobby,
Betsy.
please,
I got way
Bobby.
more
please,
TT Betsy.
please,
I got
please. You
way
don't
more
get no
decorum.
respect
I can
around
keep
here.
my
You
mic
Okay,
muted.
nigga.
I can keep
Get
my
your
okay,
mic
ass out
muted,
of here.
TT Betsy.
okay.
But
You
shut
better not
up.
Right.
listen to no whole ass nigga talking no bitch ass
Okay.
shit like
All
that.
right,
I'll mute my
Bobby,
Can you
mic
mute
while
your
this nigga
mute
mic.
talk,
him?
bitch.
Mute
Nigga,
him, Betty.
You,
you right. You right.
all right,
You right.
Bobby.
You right. You
Please
right.
keep your mic muted
Nigga
because
sound like a
I
bitch
got.
talking about going to back,
Oh,
bitch ass
Put
nigga.
that nigga in the
all
back.
right,
Put that nigga in the
all
back,
right.
nigga. You don't get no
I'm just gonna
respect
let
around
you
here.
cool off for a little
Fuck
while,
out of here,
Bobby.
nigga. You fucking
I'm gonna
clown.
let you cool off because you're both upset. So I'm
Get no
not
respect
putting you
around
back
here.
there because I don't love you, Bobby, but I don't want you to argue. So I really want A1 to explain this to Serge because I don't know the answer. Thanks. Go ahead, A1.
Hey, I'm gonna just tell people like this since we talking mythology and everybody got something to say about mythology. I'm gonna tell people like this for the last motherfucking time. Get your shit in order. Half the motherfuckers talking about mythology and all this other shit, they ain't classified as no aborigine. They still got a social, still got birth certificate, and still is an African American. So go fix that problem before you talk about mythologies. Because everybody talk about all this. I'm an American, I'm this, that, and the third. I don't see none of that though. Holla at me. I don't see none of that. So when we talk about history and we talk about Atlantis and we talk about Mu, there's people who believe that that shit existed. If other people don't believe it, that's cool. But have some respect for the next person. Because a lot of shit I hear niggas say I don't believe in. And I do not cut anybody off or be like, yo, or challenge that. I let you ride with it. So I mean, it is what it is. Now, as far as Mu or Lemuria, well, go ahead, Sir Job. You gotta talk back and forth with me because I don't know exactly what was said because this clown came up
All
here
right, cool.
and
Let's take it to the beginning. I was talking about a mixing, right? And I was talking about before it was Africa and America, right? So cool. I'm talking about the mixing, right? Then I brought up the Latin word, the Latin American, but I brought up the Latin word for Moor is land. So this is why they Moorish, not Moors, right? They come from lands. All right, now all these people left from a mixing, which was South America, North America, and Asia, and traveled the seas. That's how you get the pirates of the sea. That's how you get the Moors of the sea, right? Now, cool. They invaded the Aboriginal place. Now, my question is this: is it the United States or North America and South America and Asia that they invaded? Now, did they just come attack us over here? And that's why they say, they Moors. We came in, we blended in with y'all. We got the breaking bread, having sex, having babies. All right, now cool. Now as these Moors bring the white people in that wasn't on their objective, this is the stuff I was talking about. How you feel about that?
I mean, I agree to a certain point, right? But you gotta understand, like even if you when you get into Lemuria, right? They believe Lemuria existed first, right? And then America rose out the water. And they said at the time when Lemuria was going underwater, the people crossed over to America. You know what I'm saying? And went through Peru and went through Central and went through the Amazon. It used to be a sea where the Amazon rainforest is at. That water exceeded and it was empty land. They say the Amazon rainforest is man-made. This is what scientists say. It's man-made. It wasn't made, it wasn't originally there. They say the Amazon rainforest is man-made. It used to be a fucking sea there. People went through there. People went into Central and South America, then went through certain parts of North. But Central America is North America. Now we talk about the term moral. I don't agree with that Mexican thing. Um, I haven't found no research that validates that. My research validates the Amaru Moru, meaning the land, the whole land of the Americas, not just in Central America. It's the whole entire land. That's why these Europeans apply America to the whole entire land. Now you talk about the moral people, which would have been from Amaru. This is where you get your more understanding from. When they tell you people left from here and went over to the Mediterranean, we went to the Mediterranean because the land is fertile in the Mediterranean like it is in the Americas. That's the only part of Europe where the land is fertile at. You understand? So we went over there when nobody else was on the planet. Wasn't nobody else on the fucking planet. We was the only people on the planet. America is the first land out of the motherfucking water. There was no other.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. But what
so
was it called before America?
it was called Amaru, America, Amaru America, The is land. The C, and like you see,
Mm.
Africa, Africa. The CA means land. So when you say Amaru, Amaru was the goddess. The CA is only applied when you say when you apply it to a land, or you could apply it to the people too. American, American. So America, when you say kinfolks, KIN, this is where they get the CAN from. Kinfolks is an ancient word. Kin. You
Hey,
understand
hey,
what?
hey, hey, can I ask you a question, good brother, real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, much respect, brother. Uh, we can say that most all of these land masses were at one point named after women. From my studying and my understanding.
And all start with an A, right? Antarctica, Australia, Africa, Asia, except Europe. But then they said Europe was once called Iberia. But
Wow.
they
But
all
that's
would
with
be
an I,
goddesses.
right?
Yeah, but remember
Mm.
AEIOU and sometimes Y. So these people play with vowels. But when you say Asiatic only go back to Asia. Asia is when you look in a Sumerian tree of life. The whole world was called Asia. So the first people of Asia would be the Asiatics. Who the first people of the world? Black people. This is why they call certain people attest to that terminology. It ain't because you from Asia. The whole continent was called Asia, not SAIA, but it was I can't even spell it. I gotta look it up. But that's the material world. The material world is called Asia. Now, as far as people talk about what's tangible, like I just said, what's tangible is you should be getting in your proper place. You should be an Indian already at this point in time. All of you got Sister Betty. Sister Betty's an Indian. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of other people who do status. You should be in your proper position. It shouldn't be no reason why in 2023 people saying don't talk about this, but yet they ain't even real recognized Indian. They still African Americans. I've been recognized as an Aborigine. I've been done the science, the history, and all that. So I got extra time on my hands. So I can look up Lemuria and Atlantis. So at the end of the day, look, don't comment. Don't study no history. Go do your genealogy and spend all your time finding out who your family is before you do anything. Before you come on these panels and start talking, before you do anything, find out who your parents is. You see how Chief Warmia had all her document. And I don't know, maybe Sister Betty got something similar to that. Maybe she got a hard drive with her information on it.
Mm.
Store your information, list your people together, and send out your declaration of aboriginal title to who you need to send it to. Don't be in the comments talking, oh, this some fan mythology shit, nigga. I'm a real aborigine on real time. And I still say I'm a fucking Moor. So at the end of the fucking day, obviously, and I operate daily as an aborigine. This ain't no motherfucking act up here. I don't go in these people courts. These people have no jurisdiction over me, and they constantly lose. So when you get to that motherfucking point, then come fucking talk to me. Don't come up here, nigga, go walk to a mile and go do all that. Nigga, I'm recognized. I'm Indians, not taxed, nigga. The fuck out of here. And something like take some time. Stop worrying about what people talking about. Get your shit together first. Then come holler at A1. Until then, shut the fuck up and stay the fuck away from me. Shout out to Sister Betty. Shout out to my brother Philly OG. Shout out to Sir Drop. As always, shout out to everybody in the panel and everybody in the chat room. But remember what I said. Before you in the chat room typing up, oh, we need something tangible. Nigga, go do your genealogy and go classify yourself as a fucking aborigine. And until you
Go
do that,
next.
until you do that, do not come holler at A1 about nothing. I'll mute my mic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nee just was up here for a minute. He kept falling out, but I think he got it right now. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, let me hurry up before it drops me again. I heard someone say Mu was a fictional place. Well, there's a study from the University of Georgia um, from 1925, 1969, up to the early 70s. They went to a place, they called it 9 Mu 102. So everyone can go on your phone right now, type in the number 9 Mu 102, and it's going to show you the archaeology discovery of a place they call Little Egypt right here in America. But they call it 9 Mu 102. And then if you put in 9 Mu 100, you get the 6 point pyramid that they have underwater at Murray County Dam. So if you want something tangible, there it is. And I'll go ahead and release the mic. Thank you.
Hey, and on that, these same people created a country called Israel that wasn't previously there. So they making up shit just as long as they go around to serve their purpose. And I'm going to land there.
Mm. Mikey, you got
Well,
something?
Halito, Osio,
Hey,
Shalayim,
Mikey.
Wadu to all my peoples. I appreciate you, Sister Bethany, for letting me
Hey,
get on here. You know what I'm saying? Respect y'all to all y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Especially you, A1. I've been watching you for years, bro. The only thing that I don't agree with is just us all Americans being more. You know what I'm saying? I just think that America is Tamari, Egypt. This ancient Egypt. Everything
You
that
said
they
you
did
said
over
Tom
there.
Marie, right? You said Tom Marie, right?
Tamari,
All
yeah,
right. So if
yeah.
you take the T hyphen off of more rule, you still got more rule. Ty
It's
more rule.
Marie is not
Nah,
Marie
that's
is
just
not
the way
more.
they spell it. They spell it Mara. It's Ty Moray. Now, Moru is spelled Moro. Do you understand how they fuck with the vowels? If you don't
Well,
understand
if
it at this point,
okay,
if you don't
okay.
understand how they fuck with the vowels at this point in time, and then it's really Muru. It's
Yeah,
not even
all our vowels
Moro.
are
It's
replaceable. You
Muru.
can replace any of the vowels with any of them. You
I
got it.
be I be thinking like the bywords, like calling us black, African American, calling us
Brother, them
color,
ain't no
calling us
byword, them ain't no
more,
colonization words. Them are
black and
ancient
more.
words.
When you watch these old ancient movies in medieval, they call us blackamoors,
I'm
and we
not
use
worried about that though.
the
But
people.
look, see,
It's
look.
all
The
the
difference
same
from me,
shit. It's
brother,
bywords.
fam.
Hebrew.
Hey, fam, look. The difference from me and you is I did my research. So I don't give a fuck about no movie. I don't care about no Tom Murray. I don't care about no other what you heard from no other Moors. I'm not
Well,
a
I
nigga who
know
just I'm not a nigga who just studied this last year.
this
I've
ain't
been studying.
from another
Listen,
more.
bro,
This is
I have
from
been studying this
okay.
shit for
Look,
15 years. So if I'm telling you the term more
look.
come from
Check
more root,
out.
I got research. Look, I got research and I got documentation to
What
back
about the
it up.
back creek stone? So you saying the back creek, you know what I'm talking about with the Ten
I know
Commandments on
exactly
there, the back
the
creek.
lost lunar
You know what I'm
stone.
talking
The other one they found. The other
is
one,
that
the
Moorish?
other
Is that
no,
Moorish? Is that
brother.
Moorish?
No, that's
And
what
it's found over here?
it's more. It's I'm more ruish if you want to say that. Then
No, it's not, bro. That's Hebrew. That's
so all right.
motherfucking
So
that's
okay. So
ancient
it's
Hebrew,
so
bro.
cool.
That's the
My
Ten
dude,
Commandments is
Mikey. I
ancient
mean,
Hebrew.
Mikey.
That's
Listen,
Old Testament,
Mikey.
bro. This is
Mikey.
ancient Egypt, bro. The motherfucking Mississippi River is the motherfucking Nile, bro. What can't you understand about that? We
Mikey,
the
listen,
motherfucking people. We the ancient. We
Mike,
the chosen people of the Most High. That's why we going through all this bullshit because we disobedient as children, and we don't want to follow the Most High. We want to go by our own
Here we go
goddamn
with another
motherfucking
God, nigga. Here
and
we
we want to
go.
be goddamn motherfucking atheists like these crackers that gave us that shit. You want to be a theist, right? You want to theo everything, theist or theo everything. Nah, bro, you have a creator. You are a little G. You
uh,
have a creator. You have a big G. We are a little G. That's what
A1.
y'all niggas can't understand. What the
Okay.
fuck?
He at least A1 left. He's actually working and driving, and
It's
he
Old
left
Testament only.
because he didn't come up here to argue. He really didn't. So,
No, I ain't come up
no,
here
he's
to
back.
argue neither. But
Oh,
we
he's
finna,
back. Hold up,
yeah,
sweetheart.
that's my
Slow down,
people.
Mikey. Okay,
Yeah, you ain't
relax.
finna.
yeah,
Okay,
hey,
relax.
but Mikey, listen, uh, everything you saying, brother, that's not Hebrew. That's Phoenician, nigga. It's not Hebrew.
Oh,
Hebrew is
so they
Hebrew.
don't have books. They don't have books where they
Bro,
talking
I
about when
don't
they came
care
over
what
here and
they.
they
I
seen
don't
our
care, bro.
culture
Listen,
and they seen it was like the culture of the ancient Hebrew and
my
Algonquian
dude,
language ain't Algonquian language just
Mikey,
like Paleo
Mikey,
Hebrew.
Mikey.
Algonquian language,
Right,
the Indian
Mikey.
language. There they call us tribes in the
Listen, brother,
Bible,
you
the tribe of Judah,
can't keep
and
fucking
Mikey,
And
talking if you're
Utah
not.
Judah.
Mikey, you talking too loud. You screaming, and we
Yo, you
right
fucking
here.
talking too much,
The
man. You
Okay.
niggas
audience,
get up
the
here and get us
I
audience
title.
can't hear
apologize.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
don't want to
okay. So
I apologize,
argue
bro.
listen.
with you.
So
I'm
when
getting a
you hear
little,
me
I'm getting
trying
a
to,
little rowdy. I apologize.
okay, all right. So
We
when you hear
need the
me trying to
audience to hear you.
interject,
They can't hear you when you're screaming.
take a pause for a minute, cause you saying a whole lot of shit. Now you talk about the back Cree stone, the lost lunar stone, and then the proto Hebrew scriptures of the Ten Commandments that they found in the serpent mouth. that go back 8,000 years, nigga, before there was any fucking Hebrews or any of that shit. So you don't know what
It
you
tell you
talking
about
about,
your people too, though.
brother, my dude.
That lived in the caves.
Fam,
Moab
fam,
and his daughters. It tell you
fam,
about the
fam.
destruction of
Listen,
Sodom and Gomorrah. It tell you
all right.
about that. The motherfucking what Genesis is genealogy. Genesis is people, names, and places, and it tell you about the people.
At
Who's the
this
people? It
moment,
tell you
I
the
don't care if
position
I get kicked off, but I
by
knew
your
that this
name.
whole line of questioning
Okay, let's go in turn.
we've
You
been
get
talking about myths from the beginning. If we up here supposed
okay.
to be talking about law, we done went in the Mu, Lemuria, Atlantis. Now
No,
we in the
oh,
Bible. All myths.
The
Bobby,
law
Y'all
is
too
Bobby,
Old
good.
Testament only. The law is
Bobby.
Old Testament only. Moses
Hold,
law, nigga, stone your ass, nigga. If your ass get wrong, you know
hold
what's
up,
right
hold
from
up.
wrong. You know what's
Actually,
right from wrong.
Mikey, hold up, Mikey. Oh, oh, Bobby left. Okay. Well, it's open topics. If you look at the title, it says open topics, and then it says daily scams. Oh, there he is. Okay, there they go. Big Dog is having connections. I think it's
Hey, TT
Wi-Fi.
Betty, I'm finna
Um,
ask you this though. You notice how like when I come up here and I challenge these things as myths and all that, niggas be ready to end my life. They be ready. I got 5 years. You know how many times
no,
I done got a death? Hold
no.
on, TT, you gotta let me get this off. You know how many times a nigga done told me that, kill me, smack me, do all of this because I done said some shit about the information and you niggas ain't even that
I ain't
activated
say
in
I
real
was
life
gonna
with
kill
these
you.
government and
I
all
ain't,
of that shit,
I
man.
ain't
Hold on,
say
bro.
nothing
I'm not
about
even
killing
talking.
you.
I'm not talking about you. I said, you know how many niggas, but I see how quick you put them shoes on. So let me
Bro, I
finish because
don't
you was
even
doing
want
it.
to. I
God
don't want
damn,
no
bro.
problems with
I
you,
had my
brother.
motherfucking,
Man, you
I had my
already had that
motherfucking
problem.
God damn, bro, my mic been muted a long time,
Yeah,
and I
all right,
got
go
put
ahead.
in the back
I'm gonna mute
because
my
you
mic.
was
I'm gonna mute my mic.
motherfucking butt hurt about what the fuck I
Yep,
wanted to say. And it don't
yep.
matter how I want to say it. That's the problem with niggas. Y'all want to be wild Indians, but now I'm talking wild and niggas want soft shoe and all this other bullshit. And nah, Bobby, don't say it like this. But niggas get up here and get their G off all the motherfucking time and want to cause some wreck to me because I'm challenging a pure motherfucking fantasy in my eyes. Because you said that's what you believe. A belief ain't got nothing to do with good standing in law, sir. And I salute you for having yourself on record
I
as being an
know,
aboriginal.
I
But what the
know,
fuck that got to do with what we
I know.
believe, whether it's what I believe or what you believe, bro? We can't come to the table with beliefs when we talking about facts. Don't you respect that? So, hey, believe in
Hey, Charles,
Lemuria and
right,
Mu and
I
all.
got you
God
back,
damn,
man.
you been
I'm
talking
not.
over me the whole motherfucking time, G. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I hear you say you got me. I'm rocking right now. I got put in the back because a nigga was in his motherfucking feelings and niggas had a whole lot to say. Now I'm talking and niggas want to keep jabbing in. Shut the fuck up, nigga. About the motherfucking fantasy. Can somebody tell me some real shit? What's the first piece of paperwork and all that shit I need to get to start getting some recompense, man? Let's have that conversation. Let's have a fake paperwork conversation. Let's have a background scam conversation. Let's not have these Didn't you text me and say, TT, we talk about scams? And niggas want to go into the mythos, which is another scam. Y'all got it.
Hey, my bad, cuz. I ain't mean to cut you off. My bad.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
wanted to talk about real quick
Well,
because I'm with Bobby. You know, that Ten Commandments my man was talking about. That's a bunch of mythos that our people
No, old
continue.
school, that's natural law. Old school, that's natural law. Ten Commandments, natural law. Thou shalt not
yeah,
steal,
Hey,
thou shalt not
Philly
covet.
natural.
OG,
Hey,
Philly
hey, can
That's
you
OG.
mute
natural
your
law,
mic,
old
brother?
school.
Can you
Hey,
mute your mic,
Mikey,
please?
That's,
Mikey,
that's
mute up.
old
Let me
school.
say what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be long. Like we done already came to the conclusion that some of y'all niggas gonna stay religious no matter what information that we bring out. That
Old
mute your
school.
mic, brother. Mute your mic.
You got
I
to
ain't
mute,
say shit.
Mike.
Thank you. That shit is connected to the church and the state, brother. You can talk all that. It's real. It's nature. Now that's not nature. That's what they're using to control and tax us. And I'm landing right there. You can get out of your emotions.
I agree
Nah,
with
bro.
that.
I'm saying
Hey,
the New
brother, check
Testament
this
is
out,
that,
brother.
bro.
Okay,
That
New
Jesus shit
Testament,
is that.
Old Testament. Bro,
Old
New
Testament
Testament,
ain't that,
Old
bro.
Testament. It
Old
really don't matter
Testament
what
is
testament
the
it
real,
is,
bro.
bro. listen.
throw away the New
Wait a
Testament
minute.
because the
Sorry
New
about that,
Testament is made
Bobby.
from the Old Testament. I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. That nigga is
Okay, can I
ground,
say
nigga.
this? Can I say
Go
this
out
with
there
all
and do
respect, bro?
wrong
Hold
and
on. I
do
got you,
All
wrong and
bro.
right,
shit what happened
You
Bobby.
to
ready?
your
You
ass,
ready?
All
nigga.
right, Mikey, let them
No,
respond.
with all due respect,
You got
T
to
Betty.
back up from your
Yo,
mic.
I don't want to. Hey, if I disrespected anybody, you know what I'm
Nigga,
saying. It's all to the
fuck
good. I ain't gonna
Jesus, nigga.
apologize
Oh
about it.
my God.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm
But
put
no,
you in the
check this
back,
out though.
Mikey, because Mikey won't be
But check
quiet. So
this
I
out
put
though.
you in the back.
Hey, one. No disrespect to nobody's belief. My position is this. It's things that I believe in that I know I can't bring to the table when we trying to flush out facts and things that's gonna heal us. If it can't be proven, even if it's something that I really feel like, God damn, this might be right. If I can't prove it and it's still left up to belief, let's not bring it to the table. We all got differing beliefs and ideologies. But one thing about it, we all here and we all in this country facing some type of oppression that can be recompensed if we figure out what the real code to this shit is and stop having these conversations around what we believe. And let's just get to what we know and what we can prove.
Yeah, I mean, look, fam, I ain't got no problem with that. He was asking me a question and you went somewhere else with it, bro. Listen, I don't disrespect nobody. You look, I
Hey,
don't. I get along with. Let me get say what I'm saying, bro. I get along with pretty much everybody, fam. I do not be up here trying to throw my weight around. I don't be up here disrespecting nobody. I only disrespect Pan Africans. I do not disrespect my brothers and sisters. So it's like even if he was asking me about something, he's talking to me. So let him
no,
be. Let me.
pardon the body on that. I ain't mean to cut y'all line of questioning off. What the only reason I did that is because we was talking about something specific, and I think Drop was being kind of. I ain't gonna say he wasn't being disingenuous.
Nah,
He
I
might have
get
just
what you were
no.
saying. Yeah.
He might have just forgot exactly what he said. So when you came up here, he took the line of questioning to a whole nother direction that wasn't what he said to when it was just me, Drop, OG Philly, and Sister Betty up here. That's the only thing I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I came
Bro,
off
but you
harsh.
got
I
look,
admit
fam,
that.
you did, yeah, okay, all
I
right, okay,
came
I give you
wild.
credit.
No, I'm admitting that, bro. I'm saying I came
All right.
off harsh with it because it was like a sharp left, bro. It's like you getting thrown around in the car, like, hey, we going this way, and niggas jumped off into the Mew ship. Like, look, nigga, I know about Mew and all of that, but nigga, I don't even want to get into fantasy, even if it's something that I believe in and did research on, bro. You feel me? Because it can kind of get convoluted when we trying to get to the truth, and I know people could shoot through that. We trying to get the real solid facts, and I know if we get to talking about certain things, niggas would be like, see, look, them niggas believe in this. They trying to tie this in and that. Nah, that ain't what we doing.
Bro, Sister Betty texted me and asked me to come on her platform. And she asked me to address something that Sir Drop had to say. So I don't know
Right.
if you know that. You thought I just popped up here just randomly. And even if I
No, I
did,
know that.
and even if
I
I
know
did
that,
pop
brother.
up here, I'm
Right.
gonna give you your respect. I'm gonna let you say whatever you got on your mind. If you believe in fairies or unicorns, I'm not gonna cut you off and be disrespectful, bro.
I get
I
that.
don't
I
care.
just said, pardon
I
the body.
understand
I
you in the
can't.
south. I understand you
Okay.
in the south. I understand you in the south, my dude. It ain't got nothing to do with me being. I'm
I ain't
not
say
from
nothing.
my
I ain't in no
my
motherfucking
family.
South, nigga.
My family from Alabama. My
Hold on,
family from
bro. I'm not in
Alabama.
the
So
South. Who,
let me
wait, who,
okay.
you know who you talking to? I'm not in the South, nigga. Ain't no disrespect to the South, but nigga, I'm not from the motherfucking South. I'm from the west side of Chicago,
Okay.
Cook County,
Oh, I thought
Rockwell
you was
Gardens,
from.
Henry Horner Homes.
I thought you was from the South and moved to Chicago. Oh.
Motherfucker, I'm born and raised in Chicago. I'm from the west side of Chicago.
Oh. You know
All
what?
my the
I
only
thought
people that
you was
So you
moved from
from.
the I said my mama and them and my granny and them moved from Mississippi.
Oh,
Back
okay.
in the
That's what it
day, all
was.
them people from
Okay.
Mississippi. Yeah,
nigga,
all them from
sometimes nigga
Mississippi.
Chicago like New York or New Jersey, nigga. Like that shit ain't
That's what I'm
that's
trying to. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
why the fuck
I got that
why the
grass
fuck you
energy.
say something
Now
about
you understand.
why you say
Huh?
something about New York? Why you like, oh, you from New nigga? You in Chicago is a major city.
What
You in
I said
Chicago.
about New.
Nah, it's all
What I said
good,
about.
brother. I ain't listen, look, Bobby, man. It's all
Oh,
good.
his background
If
is
you
loud.
listen, if you just took accountability, look, man, I apologize for coming, but you came off wrong, bro. And you apologize. I
Hold on,
apologize
listen to me, bro.
if I came
The
off
only
wrong,
thing
bro.
I was trying to say to you, I understand everything you were saying. No disrespect to you. The only reason I cut in is because I know Sister Betty called you up to answer Drop question. I was trying to be real specific into that was not Drop's question. he did not bring up nothing about Mew before you was up here. That's all I was trying to say, brother. I wanted to get directly to what he was saying about the Moors coming over here and causing all of this. And being that you real affluent with more science and researching that, I wanted you to address that versus us going far off into that tangent. I came at it wrong. I've researched Mew, Lemurian, and Atlantis myself, bro. It's something that I might personally believe, but pertaining to this particular conversation, drop through that in there as a way to kind of, to me, he may have forgot or whatever, but I didn't see what Mew had to do with nothing Drop had asked beforehand. Y'all
I
got it.
got no, I got you, brother. Ain't it's all man. Like I said, at the end of the day, brother. Listen, ain't none of us done anything to anybody. We ain't done did nothing to nobody family. These are just words, bro. And if we can't get past little words, then how the fuck as men, these topics get heavy. So at the end of the day, everybody have a moment, man. But look, man, it's our second time having that moment, bro. I mean, if we good, we gonna be good. If we not gonna be good, just say we not gonna be good. So I know I already know what they expect from you. If I'm telling you I'm gonna be cordial with you, just don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you.
No, pardon the body. All good right there. I
All right,
respect
no
that.
doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, brother. Go ahead.
All right. So that being said, uh, guess what happened? Sister Bethy ran out of cigarettes. I'm about to shut this down. I gotta go get my cigarettes.
TT, you better not, boy. That's a real Indian right
Look,
there for
I
you.
gotta go get
You
my
better.
cigarettes because Bro Sanchez, what's today? Tuesday is coming on, and I'm going to watch Bro Sanchez because I know Chief Holiday ain't gonna come on. He ain't gonna come on. He gonna be tired, and
And look,
nobody else ain't gonna come on. A1 ain't coming on. App
nah,
Power
my
ain't
shit.
coming back on.
I'm having
So,
technical difficulties, but
mm,
I just want to say this real quick before I get out of here. Right? Listen, if anybody need any help, and like I said, look, I can show you exactly how to do it. You have to listen though, because I don't want nobody being like, "Oh, A1 showed me something that didn't work." If you do not put the energy that it takes for you to send off what you need to send it off and send it off certified to make sure you get a receipt from the individuals who received it, you understand what I'm saying? As the process for becoming Indian is not taxed, and even with the SS 181 form. You know what I'm saying? If anybody need any directions, and I can give you points. I don't want to like say that. All right, I'm gonna be there 100%. I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the format of it is. And if you want to hit me and ask me what the next step of it is, I have no problem. But if you don't, like I said, if you're not part of a tribe and you're just trying to declare that you are an American Indian, that you are, before you know what I'm saying, before you do anything, you have to declare that you are one. And if anybody need any help on that or any directions or anything, or I can even show you a template for what I've done. But we all got birth certificates, we all got social, we all fill out paperwork. At least put these people on notice and let them know who you are. Regardless if even if you keep all of that paperwork, put these people on notice. Put these people on notice, and
that,
that'll be one step further that you are to being American Aborigine. Peace to everybody on the panel, man. Peace to everybody in the chat room. Peace, Sister Bethy, for letting me come on. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.
yep. Peace to everybody in the chat room. Sorry there was a little misunderstanding, but boys, y'all know it's gonna be boys, and it ended lovely. So I gotta go and get my cigarette so I can watch Bro Sanchez. I know he
I
coming
keep
on.
my peace.
And we going
Uh,
hey, we gonna continue this because we got some people that want to connect that religion shit. They want to
yep.
keep it disconnected, but
No, culture is
that
different from
religion. Hold
religion,
on, Mickey.
OG.
Hold on, Mickey.
Culture is
Relax,
different from
brother.
OG. Y'all
Relax.
ain't gonna let me
Mickey,
say shit.
you
Y'all
cutting
gonna say what the
people
fuck y'all
off.
gonna say.
You
Relax.
gotta
I'm gonna be
you.
quick, brother.
We didn't get to
That
you.
that
We going around closing out.
yeah, that
It ain't no
connection
turn
between
yet,
the church
Mickey.
and the state, man. That's what's still taxing and basically killing our people. You got it.
Go,
Yeah.
Mickey.
Yeah, Jesus killing our motherfucking people. That's who's killing our goddamn people. What they believing in the goddamn man that can save your motherfucking life. He can't save your goddamn life, nigga. Can't no man save your life, nigga. Better save your own goddamn life. And you better trust in the Most High on the process, cause he gave you the goddamn blueprint. Old Testament only, nigga. Genesis is your genealogy. You know, Exodus is what happened to us. Uh, Motherfucking Isaiah is a goddamn is a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah. So he told you what the Most High told you what his name was. His name ain't God. His name ain't Jesus. His name ain't Lord. His name ain't none of that. His name is
I'm good. How can I
I
help you?
am that I am. Higher only. Higher only. So you better follow the Old Testament only, man, and the Ten
Yes, sir.
Commandments,
I
because
seen
Moses
it. I
law ain't
got
no
the
joke.
email.
Your ass will be stoned, nigga. Straight up, nigga, on that bullshit, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, because
Hey, let
he
me
got
ask you this,
all
brother.
power
Hold on,
in heaven and earth.
wait, because
Okay,
you
and
just
it's
said
going good
something.
through the manager, and
Okay,
I'm
TT
good.
Becky, can I ask him, how many other commandments do we need to follow? Just 10?
Okay,
You know, not just
hang
10,
on,
but, you
y'all.
know, those the main, that's the main, bro. You know the main. You know, thou shalt not follow any other guys. That's the main one, bro. You know what I'm
Hey, Big
saying? And
Dog
you a
Philly.
guy, you right,
No,
you
wait
a
a minute.
guy yourself.
No,
You a guy
nigga.
yourself, right? You a guy yourself, right?
Fuck
But
all
so
that.
will
Don't
be.
overtalk.
And you
Don't
gotta follow
overtalk.
all
You said we gotta follow the 10 Commandments.
all the
Now check
commandments,
this
bro.
out.
All right,
I
y'all
I wanna
ain't
crazy. Y'all
I
is
wanna stone a
wild.
witch.
Y'all
TT
wild.
Becky, I
Y'all
wanna
crazy.
stone a witch.
I'm
It's
about to
one of them
close this.
commandments that say you can stone
Hey,
a witch. I wanna stone a
amen.
witch, TT Becky.
hell yeah, you better
Stone
throw her
away.
motherfucking ass or she'll kill your motherfucking ass. It's either you or
Mikey.
her, motherfucker. You don't get it. Wild Indian shit, nigga. You better stone the goddamn warlock to these atheist motherfuckers that want to be
I
atheists,
think that
want to take all
nigga,
the power from themselves.
I
They
think
want to
you
take
might be
all the power
stoned.
and they want to
Mikey,
take your
I'm
goddamn
about
You
to
might
be
be
power,
out of
nigga.
here.
stoned,
Y'all
Mikey.
are
With they get
crazy.
crap ass. You
I
better
swear to
kill the
goodness.
motherfuckers. All the motherfuckers.
Mikey.
Hey, I got my ride and my staff, nigga. Do you know what that is? Psalms
No,
23. You
Mikey.
better read that motherfucker.
Stop. It's Mikey. I'm about to end the
And
show.
that
Y'all
ride
like
and that staff is that motherfucking peace.
Hey, Big Dog OG
I
oh
got
Philly,
my
peace,
man.
y'all.
God.
This the
Peace,
I'm
this
about
y'all.
the
to
shit
Peace
that
and
we trying to
love.
man.
stop,
And
Big
one love
Dog.
like my heart.